Alright today? I'm not sure. I don't know, just make sure it's tight tonight. Cause we got a couple.
I'll be alright, I'll live.
Oh, hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up, dog? What's up, boys? What's up, brother? Hey, you guys. How are you? How you doing?
We got Jeff Starr and Shockwave. We're gonna give him a freaking proper introduction tonight, brother. We're gonna make him freaking earn it tonight here in Ring of Honor.
That's what I'm talking about. Just like when we beat the hell out of each other.
Yeah.
You guys are ready to warm up?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Maybe still a little bit of a stretch or something.
All right, good.
Let's go.
Come on, Jimmy.
Oh man, this house a ride up here.
Good, good.
Yeah, a long ride tonight.
Oh, this is perfect! It's party time! Holy shit! You see, I love the Ring of Honor. I love the code of honor. There's nothing better to Michael Shane than when a defeated man has to look me, his opponent, directly in the eye, extend his hand to mine, and shake the hand of the better man. Jeremy Lopez, unfortunately for you, tonight, that's going to be your fate. Now I see, you come to Ring of Honor with impressive credentials. I got to give you credit. I can even say you're pretty damn good. But I guarantee you are not better than me. You see, 2002 was a great year for Michael Shane. I pinned Spanky in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3, to end our feud at Glory by Honor. I carried that Paul London to a match of the year street fight at Unscripted. But 2002 is nothing compared to what I'm gonna do in 2003. But I've learned something real quick. I've learned that everybody has their little cliques. You have Rudy Boy and his little students. You have Christopher Daniels and the Prophecy and their little stupid quest. And then there's the New York guys, and so on, and so on. See, I try to associate myself. I try to associate myself with that little chump Biohazard. But he didn't cut the mustard. He didn't have what it took. See, at Scramble Madness, he lost a street fight against Rudy Boy and Paul London, so he's out. And I need to associate myself with some winners. And I will. Nothing will keep me from my destiny of becoming a champion in 2003.
It's a scramble, dog.
And we're the best ones at it.
Well, yeah, just take it easy. We ain't been in too many of them yet either. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you never know.
What's the matter? You like this?
No?
I don't know, man. Why don't you like it?
Oh, man, get out. What? Yo, our bags were there.
What the hell are you doing?
Just go freaking locker room!
Yo, man, these freaking drug addicts coming in here messing up.
What the hell are you guys thinking?
Yo, the freak out of here!
And now you're coming in disrespecting the locker rooms also? Come on,
Y'all are killing our buzz. Come on, y'all.
What the hell?
Get the hell out of here, man!
That's a party poopers.
Get out of here! Come on. They're freaking drug addicts, man! Look at this crap! Not wrestlers! Get out of here!
Hey, it ain't nothing but a party.
Not no party, man!
Smarting up, bro. What the hell happened to you?
I'll freaking break your neck, man! No freaking respect, man! This is Ring of Honor, man! This freaking drug addict crap!
No, he did not throw my bag away here! Son of a bitch!
In the ring at this time, weighing in at 183 pounds, from Tampa, Florida, Jeremy Lopez. Weighing in at 221 pounds, from San Antonio, Texas, Michael Shane.
Welcome to Ring of Honor. This is Night of the Butcher. We're at the Murphy Rec Center in South Philly. My name's Jeff Foreman along with Chris Lovey, and we kick things off with Michael Shane taking on Jeremy Lopez.
What a unique show we have. Abdul the Butcher coming to Ring of Honor, coming to the Murphy Rec Center, and this is about a one-time only thing. I'm still in shock that Abdul the Butcher is here tonight.
Who would have thought that Abdul the Butcher would show up here? I plan on basically having my track shoes on for that match in case I have to bail out of here.
No doubt about that. Right now, we have Michael Shane against Jeremy Lopez in your opening match, and this one I'm really looking forward to. This should be a real nice wrestling match.
That's right, Michael Shane wearing the short trunks, taking on Lopez, and Lopez with an arm drag takedown.
Jeremy Lopez, of course, you saw him at Scramble Madness last show. He had that very good match against Xavier, taking the champion to the limit. And after this show, he's heading off over to Osaka Pro for 6 months in Japan.
6 months?
6 months. He'll be living there, and he'll be back in Ring of Honor when he gets back. I'm very much looking forward to that. Michael Shane has become one of the most hated men here in Ring of Honor for his cocky, arrogant attitude. You saw him shaking Jeremy Lopez's hand up, holding the Code of Honor. This is a guy who gets off on that Code of Honor, on shaking hands, because he says that there's nothing he likes more than when he defeats an opponent and they have to look him right in the eye and shake his hand and admit that they're the better man. And you know why, Jeff?
Why is that?
Because he's just plain an asshole.
I'm right, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Nice drop toe hold, floating over into a chancery is Jeremy Lopez, and you can even see when Michael Shane was shaking hands at the beginning of the match, you could see in his eyes he was looking forward to shaking hands at the end of the match, assuming that he's the victor, and you can't assume that with a young upcoming star like Jeremy Lopez. He's very good right now, but once he comes back from Osaka Pro, I mean, that's where Super Delphin and a lot of other good Japanese stars are, so that's going to be a great learning experience for him.
Yeah, but look at that. Nice move there using that leverage. Jeremy Lopez. This kid, he was an NWA Wildside Junior champion. He's one of the best juniors going right now. He's an upcomer, and this guy, he's somebody to definitely keep an eye on in 2003.
And Michael Shane still has that sort of cocky, confident look on his face. He has to make sure he doesn't take Jeremy Lopez lightly because he looked very impressive against Xavier in Boston in Scramble Madness.
Yep, without a doubt. And of course, Michael Shane, he's coming back. He wants a win. He lost that street fight at Scramble Madness, so you know that he's not going to take that too lightly. His biohazard getting pinned in that street fight, so he's back now. And of course, the Murphy Rec Center, this is the first time Michael Shane has been back here since Tommy Dreamer made that surprise appearance at All-Star Extravaganza and made Michael Shane shake Paul London's hand.
And he was very embarrassed by that, although he should show some respect to Tommy Dreamer, just like he's had a hard time showing respect to his trainer, Rudy Boy Gonzalez. But right now, it's Jeremy Lopez who has started to get some respect from Michael Shane.
Yep, and Tommy Dreamer, of course, Michael Shane claiming Paul London scored a cheap victory over him at All-Star Extravaganza, walked out without shaking hands, claiming he didn't deserve a handshake. Tommy Dreamer cut him off in the aisleway, demanding he went back to the ring. Very emotional in the ring as Tommy Dreamer finally got to address these fans here in South Philly in an intimate setting and have, well, I guess what you'd say, a proper farewell. And also seen big stuff he was saying Murphy Rec Center is a place to be, put over Ring of Honor, how much he enjoys the Ring of Honor product, and how we have something special here. Those are the exact words out of his mouth. And then Michael Shane ruining the moment by clotheslining Paul London after Dreamer made him shake hand, but he paid the price. Dreamer gave him a DDT.
It's all about Michael Shane's ego. When he's out there, the spotlight's got to be on him. That's what he wants. And now Lopez shoots him off, but he grinds in that headlock.
One last thing about that Dreamer appearance, too. His words when he said this was something special, it wasn't something the promotion paid him to say. It wasn't something the promotion even asked him to say. He said it all straight from the heart, and it was all from himself.
That was very good to see. Just an honor to have Tommy Dreamer here.
Yep, and talking about honor, let's talk about the Code of Honor real quick, as that's what Ring of Honor is based on. And hold on, Jeff, let's call what's going on here first.
Up by Jeremy Lopez and catches him with a boot to the face and a neck breaker on the way down. Lopez goes for the pin and gets two. Jeremy Lopez just explosive on offense, and he's softening up Michael Shane, and the fans would love to see Lopez get a victory because they cannot stand Michael Shane.
Yep, Jeremy Lopez still basically an unknown, looking to make a name for himself, and he'd be pretty much make that name for himself by beating Michael Shane, and he'd be heading to Japan with some momentum.
That's right, that's what he wants to do. He wants to go in on a high note. Floating over, nothing there. And a big roaring elbow sends Michael Shane to the floor. Good move by Lopez.
Very impressive. Of course, no countouts here in Ring of Honor. The countouts are basically stupid. You see the ref gets a 9, and he finds some excuse to break the count, so he just said, hey, the hell with it. Let's get rid of him. But if a guy's on the floor for too long, he can be disqualified.
Sliding out is Lopez, and Michael Shane sends him back in. Again, trying to get this match going the way he likes it. But a good roll up there. And quickly, Shane went to the eyes.
Shane cutting off, going to the eyes there, and following it off.
And a nice back suplex. We see Jeremy Lopez really string his moves together in a very fluid motion, kind of like his original mentor, Dean Malenko.
Yep. Michael Shane, look at that disrespect he's showing to the crowd.
Goes for the pin. And Lopez kicking out.
Now going back to the Code of Honor. The Code of Honor is here to promote sportsmanship, clear winners and losers, athleticism, respect, and it's made up of 5 laws of honor. Those laws of honor are like the 10 commandments, but there's only 5 of them.
The 5 commandments.
Yep.
Suplex and 2 count by Michael Shane.
They are the sacred rules for Ring of Honor, which gives you that great action inside that ring with clear winners and losers, with the best athletes, and with the best action. And those 5 laws of honor are: competitors must shake hands before and after their match. No outside interference. That means you can't interfere in somebody's match, and you can't have someone interfere on your behalf. No harming an official or causing others to harm an official. With that interference and referee rule, basically, you're not going to see a 25, 30-minute classic match ruined by a ref bump or ruined by a run-in or something. It's just not going to happen here unless, well, the prophecy, they break it. But that's our goal here, is for it not to happen. No sneak attacks. None of that sports entertainment, locker room attack stuff. And, of course, if you're disqualified in your match, you have broken the Code of Honor. We want submission and pinfall victories in this one. You got to tap, make your guy pass out, make him quit, or pin him. No cheap victories in here.
And if you do break the Code of Honor, that really makes you a lot of enemies. Everybody really gets on your case, and it causes you basically, if you break the Code of Honor, you bring a lot of trouble on yourself. So
it's like you broke one of the 10 commandments.
That's right. Thou shalt not break it. Michael Shane trying to wear out Jeremy Lopez here with this rear chin lock, but Lopez trying to rally the fans on his behalf.
And they are getting behind him now as Lopez comes with those elbows to Shane.
Lopez showing a lot of fight and a lot of fire as he comes in from behind and takes him down with a crucifix and quickly into a crossface. Again, good fluid movement by Lopez.
Nice. Of course, Michael Shane, he became a main player in ROH with that feud against Paul London, especially that street fight ladder match they had on Unscripted.
Yeah, that was something else.
and he gets the ropes.
And Michael Shane was able to get himself out of trouble. He's very resourceful. We talked about mentors and, of course, Michael Shane. And both these guys heading into the 21st century, these are two of the best upcoming young stars right here. Lopez rocking Michael Shane with those shots. Series of forearms to the head. And Michael Shane puts on the brakes. Hooks him up for a backbreaker drop.
Very nicely done. And Rep Hansen, look at him. He can feel him in his back, it seems like.
And that's going to be a 2 count.
It's going to take a lot more than that to defeat Jeremy Lopez.
Michael Shane trying to get a victory here and just continue to rise as one of the premier players in Ring of Honor. And we have a rear chin lock, and he's got the knee right in there against the back.
Well, you saw that promo with Michael Shane before this match. He said that his destiny is to become a champion, and he's going to fulfill that destiny in 2003. Very interesting note, though, is that he said that he realizes everyone's got their little cliques here. There's Rudy Boy and his students. There's the New Yorkers, which is like Homicide, Hit Squad, and Low-Key. There's the Prophecy, of course. There's like the SAT and Divine Storm.
Special K.
Special K. Everyone's got their little groups. Michael Shane said he's going to have his own group in 2003. Very interesting to see who that's going to comprise of, because it appears that Michael Shane is Biohazard and got rid of him after losing that street fight.
That's right. He really swing and a miss. And Lopez catches Shane with a backdrop. I shudder to think who's going to be in a clique with Michael Shane. What kind of people will he attract to his side?
Well, probably other assholes.
I think you put it there. You put it perfectly there, Chris. And Lopez again showing incredible fire in the ring. You know, Shane's been doing his best to wear him down, but he keeps coming back with a lot of energy. That's what we see out of Lopez. And Shane now sent across, but there's a reversal of the Irish whip. Oh, Lopez caught him coming in. Up to the second turnbuckle. Lopez trying to put him away. Double underhook DDT, and he's going to hang on. And possibly go for it again. No, it's a powerbomb. Ooh, there we go, the Tiger Driver. No, but Shane kicks out. You almost hate to give Shane credit, but he's really outstanding in there, and there's a lot of times when you think, good, Michael Shane's been beaten, but yet he kicks out.
You can't deny his abilities at all. He is definitely one of the top guys here in Ring of Honor when it comes to in-ring skill. I mean, he's proven that in his matches, one quality match after another. But Jeremy Lopez, he's a tough guy. He can make his name right here.
That's his finisher. Oh, he wanted the elevated DDT. That's what he uses to... Oh, the sweet Shane music.
Kicked out.
You know, he faked it, and then he hit it the second time. That was a very smart move by Michael Shane, and he almost won the match with it.
Well,
now Lopez in trouble.
Yeah, I'm more surprised that Jeremy Lopez kicked out, but he's going up. You know what happens when he goes up? It's usually, and he's signaling for it, picture-perfect elbow time. This is what pinned Spanky in one of his feud against Spanky. No, Lopez not staying down, kicks the leg out.
And Michael Shane went from being in control to being in big trouble. He made no secret about what he was going for there. But now Lopez heading up the turnbuckle. Hooks him up, Shane in trouble. He's trying to fight his way out. This is just our opener here at Night of the Butcher. It's going to be a big night of action.
This is a nice little match to open up the show.
Yeah.
And there goes Lopez. He's down.
And now Shane in position. Off the top.
Oh, nails it.
There's the picture-perfect elbow.
Good effort by Lopez, but not quite enough. Shane, your winner in this opening contest, and you know he's going to enjoy that handshake.
What a big match for these two in Ring of Honor. CM Punk taking on the debuting classic Colt Cabana. It's a classic feud that's raged all over the place, and now they're taking it to Ring of Honor.
These two have been called the best in the Midwest. They're no strangers to each other. They've been the best of friends, the worst of enemies. They've wrestled each other countless occasions, and probably the greatest feud the Midwest area has ever seen. And now they're here in Ring of Honor.
Leapfrog by Cabana, and a Japanese arm drag takes Punk down.
And they know each other so well. Basically, the backstory here, when Ring of Honor decided to call some of the best talent from the Midwest, they called someone first, and that someone was CM Punk. Colt Cabana was left sitting at home going, why'd CM Punk get the call and I didn't? CM Punk showed up as a surprise and unscripted, basically introduced himself to the Philadelphia area fans. Colt Cabana showed up as a surprise and cut CM Punk off, saying, hey, you got the call I didn't, what's the deal? Then it was at All-Star Extravaganza, CM Punk dropping that match to Michael Shane in the first round of that #1 Contenders Gauntlet Series match.
Satellite into an arm drag, and another one by CM Punk, and Cabana comes right back.
And I believe that you will see a rematch between CM Punk and Michael Shane sometime soon. And then, of course, now it's time for Colt Cabana to come in, and Colt Cabana is here, and he's got a lot on the line. CM Punk, he's 0-1 here. He's made it clear, in order for me to continue my career and really prove that I belong here, I got to win in order for me to take things to the... Wow, nice.
Monkey flipping, landed on his feet. Very good job there.
Yep. In order for me to take things to the next level of my career, I got to be successful in Ring of Honor. I got to win here. Nothing else in my career means anything. Colt Cabana's sitting here saying, hey, why'd CM Punk get the call and I didn't? I'm going to beat CM Punk tonight to prove that I should have been called first instead of him. So you got a lot of pride on the line here. And when you got someone like CM Punk who has those strong beliefs, that straight edge lifestyle, he believes in helping out those that have been there for him, his friends and everything, and he holds those beliefs so strongly that you got to figure, hey, right now winning is the only thing that matters in this match.
And these two have paralleled each other throughout their careers, everywhere they've gone, and it just shows you how competitive the two of them are, that in their minds it's a must-win situation for both of them. I mean, I think both of these two have what it takes to be around here in Ring of Honor for a long time, but both of them feel they've got to win this match. And now Punk up and takes him down with a Hurricane Rana.
Nice.
Punk gets up ahead of steam, and Cabana sends him to the apron. They know each other so well, you can tell they face each other often. And now CM Punk making his way to the top rope.
And he's really got that arm cinched there. He's really ringing it. And wow.
Walking across very nicely. Here comes CM Punk.
Let's go, get it off the hook.
All the way across. And down.
He's working that arm real well there, Colt Cabana. Interesting note, these two drove from Chicago together to be here tonight. Oh, drop kicks the arm.
So CM Punk starting to work on that arm. Can you imagine coming all the way, as we see a falling arm breaker hanging onto the arm, all the way from Chicago in the same car, knowing they had to fight each other tonight?
Well, they've been the best of friends and the worst of enemies. I'm sure that was an interesting car ride. 13 hours worth. And right now, they drove all that way to prove that they belong here in Ring of Honor, and the only way to prove that is to win.
They probably weren't talking to each other very much. They were probably thinking about how they could win this match. Oh, there's the, what do you call that?
Face wash.
The face wash.
Steve Carino himself told me, and if Steve Carino has taken the face wash of many a times from Otani, and if he calls it the face wash, it's good by me.
Nobody wants to get their face washed like that, and Cabana really getting rocked right now. And now,
we're going to see running. He's going to run in.
No, there he goes, over and out. Good counter by classic Colt Cabana.
And that's what happens when you know someone so well.
And you have to keep innovating. You have to keep coming up with new moves that your very familiar opponent has never seen before.
And this could be one of them.
Whoa! Cabana with the Asai moonsault. I've seen a bunch of his matches, Chris, and I've never seen him do that or even attempt it.
That was pretty impressive and very graceful for a man of that size.
You can tell they're trying to take it to another level, not just to win this very personal match, but to impress everybody here at Ring of Honor, including the Philly fans.
CM Punk, I mean, he said nothing in my career means anything. It's really all starting right now in Ring of Honor. It's a whole new ball game here. It's a whole new level of competition. And in order to prove that you belong, you need to win. And that's what it's all about here. Colt Cabana, of course, he'd love nothing more than to make CM Punk 0-2 in Ring of Honor and also prove that, hey, I'm the better guy. You should have called me first. A lot of pride on the line.
Frog splash on the back. Cabana Gets a 2 count. CM Punk still has a lot left.
And Mike Keener right there. Mike Keener may be the top official in wrestling right now. Just a great, great referee. And you got to look at this refereeing crew by Ring of Honor. You got Mike Keener, the veteran, and then you got 3 of the best upcoming officials in the business right now, and Rep Hansen, Paul Turner, and Gary Moyer.
It's a nice group there. As Cabana continues to work on CM Punk, looks like he's targeting the lower back.
Yep, CM Punk trying to work on the arm earlier. Cabana at the back there, but boom, big chop.
Of course, Cabana's finisher, the Colt 45, targets the back as CM Punk with a reversal. Cabana rolls down into a roll-up and a 2 count. Cabana's so quick, especially for his size, kind of like a running back in a linebacker's body. As we get a sunset flip, and you can tell, Chris, these two really very familiar with each other. They're just anticipating each other's moves. And now, Punk has got Cabana. Oh, and Cabana put on the brakes for that tornado DDT and a knee to the gut. And now what's Cabana gonna do? Up and around into a snap suplex, another new move for him.
I don't think I've ever seen a snap suplex given from that kind of position before.
Classic Colt Cabana has been waiting for this Ring of Honor debut for a long time, and he gets a 2 count.
He even went up to Ring of Honor owner Rob Feinstein at an indie show, I believe it was an IWC show, and he said, "What's the deal? Why is he getting a call?" And Rob said, "Don't worry, you'll be in." So Colt, he's got to win this match to prove he belongs. CM Punk, his pride won't let him go to 0-2, so we got basically a no-lose situation for both these guys.
And these two are so evenly matched. I mean, if you take all the matches that they fought against each other, it probably comes just about even, but this is the biggest one. Nice double running knee strike by Cabana.
It looks like Cabana getting some nice applause. This is the first time this Murphy Rec Center crowd has seen him.
And he is stepping up to the plate. He's not being nervous. He's not being jittery. He's making the most of his opportunity. And Punk has got to come back now. He's on the defensive.
One interesting note, wow.
On his feet, and CM Punk comes right back with a European uppercut.
An interesting note here is that CM Punk is signed for the December 28th Ring of Honor event. Colt Cabana is not.
And a 2 count. Well, maybe he will be if he can win this match. But so I guess CM Punk becoming kind of a regular star here as well. He should.
Well, he's got to win. Oh, CM Punk, I mean, he has to win. They both have to win to prove they belong here.
And good running knee to the head by CM Punk as he's trying to set Cabana up here. But Cabana,
maybe that Pepsi plunge?
Possibly. He likes to do that off the top rope. 2 count. And now CM Punk with a double underhook.
Maybe you can tell me, Jeff Gordon, what's the whole deal with this Coca-Cola Pepsi business between these two?
Well, it's really a very natural rivalry. CM Punk with the Pepsi tattoo. He's obviously associated with Pepsi. Sometimes, you know, people just call him Pepsi, almost like a nickname. And I know the fans chanted at him a lot. And Cabana calling himself Classic Colt Cabana, even has a t-shirt made up in the classic Coca-Cola style. So these two are such natural rivals, just like Coke and Pepsi. But the question is, are they making money off this?
Thanks for clearing that up for me.
And will there be an RC competitor coming in soon? Off the top, do they even have RC Cola around here?
I don't know, maybe Ace Steel can come in as like the tap competitor or something.
Tap, nice. And CM Punk in trouble now as Cabana hooks him up and snaps him over.
I should go for the pin right now. That was pretty devastating.
Almost like a fisherman buster there, but he could go for it. Cabana getting a 2 count.
Both these guys begin to show some wear and tear in this one.
That's right. They've taken each other to the limit on many occasions. What's it going to take to beat each other in this Ring of Honor ring?
Well, this has been a back and forth match. I can't pick a winner. And he's going right to that back again.
And he's continuing to possibly set up for the Colt 45. And CM Punk trying to get his offense kick-started.
You know, what's it going to be like sitting in a car with a sore back knowing the guy next to you is the one that made it sore?
That's right. Both of these guys can have a very uncomfortable ride back in many ways. Nice neck breaker, back breaker combination by CM Punk. And Cabana with a big clothesline.
Almost took his head off there.
Listen to these fans respond.
They're definitely enjoying this action.
Takes him over. And a 2 count.
Colt Cabana, I think he needs to go back to the back at this point. He's been doing real well with it. He was working on it in the beginning of the match just recently. CM Punk unable to follow up on working on the arm as he was trying in the beginning of the match. But right now, the key to this one might be working on that back to go for that Colt 45.
CM Punk ducks through. Oh! Hurricane Rana from behind. and Cabana got dumped right on his head. This could be the break that CM Punk has been working for.
That looked like it could have snapped his neck right there.
Easily.
And both men are down. They could get counted out on the canvas right now.
Let's hope it doesn't end like that. As Punk crawling over, trying to make a pinfall. Cabana just got knocked silly. But no, only a 2 count. These two have invested so much of their time and energy into this one match, and only one man's going to be able to win it.
They need to take their careers to a new level, the next level. They've done everything they can do in the Midwest. They got to start making it here now, and that's what's coming down to. Who's going to reach down? Who wants it more? Who's going to reach down more and get it?
And it's only appropriate that they're fighting each other for that honor. It's just perfect between these two. And here we go. Neither man going down. Cabana trying to get ahead of steam.
He's getting fired up. Oh!
Punk caught him with a drop kick.
Maybe Punk saving the match for himself with that drop kick too.
A great defensive move and an offensive move at the same time as CM Punk gets a 2 count.
He used Colt Cabana as a momentum against him there.
Both men getting back their feet one more time. It's almost impossible to pick a winner between these two. And now what's Punk going for? Ducked under. Reverse roll up. No, Punk puts on the brakes. And there's a Shining Wizard.
I beat you to it, Jeff Foreman. I hope to call it.
It's almost like a home run call in baseball. It's one of the best. Only a 2 count. Got to give Cabana credit for kicking out of it.
Yep. People getting behind both men. They're getting behind this match.
And looks like Punk's up first. Punk's trying to get the fans on his side. Working on Cabana right now, trying to put him away. And Cabana lowers the boom. Hooking him up.
Colt 45!
This could be it, the Colt 45. A lot of these fans are like, what's the Colt 45? It's a great move, and Punk knows what it is. He's getting out of it.
Oh, he's trying for a backslide, and he's got him hooked again.
This could be it. No, Punk got out of it. Boot to the gut.
Trying one more time, it looks like.
He keeps going after it.
And does he? Yes!
Yeah, there it is. The Colt 45. And he got him.
Wow, Colt Cabana pulling out the victory. He goes to 1-0 here in Ring of Honor. CM Punk falls to 0-2. And I have to be wondering right now, is Ring of Honor going to pull CM Punk's booking for December 28th and give it to Colt Cabana now? The guy's 0-2. And what a, wow, see it, Colt Cabana, what an impressive victory for him here, walking right in saying, hey, you know what, I said that I should have been called first, and he proved it right here.
He proved his point, and the fans really got behind him as well, as they're also very much behind CM Punk.
I think they just enjoyed the match, and look at CM Punk. Oh, that's the face of frustration right there.
Very tormented. He really asks a lot of himself, not in this match, but just all the time in his life.
I think he's got to be very disappointed in himself right now, going 0-2, and now he's got to shake Colt's hand. There you have the handshake.
It's going to be a long ride home for Punk, but I know that both these two should be very proud of this match.
Yeah, without a doubt. And hold on, it's Gary Michael Capetta.
How about that, Gary Michael Capetta?
And you know, when Gary Michael Capetta comes to the ring, something's going to happen. This guy doesn't come to the ring for no reason.
Cabana's like, hey, look at this.
Of course, he's got 20 years in the business.
Pretty important message to you. You know, in 3 weeks time from tonight, December 28th, Ring of Honor returns here to Philadelphia. And the promoters have signed a rematch.
Wow.
That's quick.
This is not just any rematch. If you just listen to me for a second, I think you're going to understand that this is going to be a match that has more on the line than any match you guys have ever been in before.
Whoa.
As you know, in a couple of months, Ring of Honor celebrates its 1-year anniversary here. And it's because of the support of all the fans that are here tonight.
That's right, we'd be nowhere without your
Ring of
support.
Honor is able to bring in the top talent each and every month. But there are limits, and you guys have been flying in from from Chicago, right? Each and every time, and there just isn't enough there for that to happen.
Hey, it's a small promotion, small budget.
For next month here during the rematch, the winner of the match will win a contract to Ring of Honor and will be flown in each and every month thereafter. The other guy is going to have to drive in.
Ooh, what a stipulation.
That's an even longer drive by yourself.
The deal is that the guy that wins the match gets the contract. What do you think? You know what? That's fine. Jesus knows I've wrestled you before, so a rematch here on the 20th of December is fine with me. But I'll tell you what, in all honesty, Colt Cabana, one hell of a talent, just like everybody else in that locker room. Lord knows, I need this win in 3 weeks more than anybody. I'm turning into like the third Briscoe brother around here. But ticket. They can spend money on the gas and me and you drive in every month so these people can see the both of us.
Wow, nice gesture by CM Punk, willing to give up that plane ticket so both can be driven in.
That's very nice.
Those are those beliefs.
And it means the world to me. Fuck, we've done it all, but it doesn't mean anything until we both step right here, right in the ring of Ring of Honor, and for these people of Philadelphia. It didn't mean anything until now. And Punk, I can't wait till the 28th. Me and you go head on head. But I'll tell you what, I hate sitting in my drop top. I hate cruising down the street. I want to fly, baby. I'm a married man. Driving sucks. I want the friggin' plane ticket. I'll see you on the 28th because I hate driving. I'm flying to Philly as long as you people want to see me here, huh?
Colt Cabana not willing to make that sacrifice.
All right, everybody, 3 weeks from tonight, December 28th, the rematch between CM Punk and Colt
CM Punk, he said, hey, you know, instead of driving in on our own dollar, I'll take that money from the plane ticket so we can both drive in. And Colt Cabana not willing to make that sacrifice for the guy that he grew up in the business with, the way that CM Punk is for him. It's quite a stipulation there. It's not like a steel cage match or anything like that, but think about it. Flying versus 13 hours in a car, that's what's going to be at stake. December 28th, the rematch, CM Punk, Colt Cabana.
Making his way to the ring this time, weighing 235 pounds, from Atlantic City, New Jersey, and his opponent, weighing in at 195 pounds, from Austin, Texas, Paul London.
The #1 Contenders Trophy is up for grabs again, and two of the guys who could walk out with it tonight are Paul London and Easy Money.
Of course, AJ Styles, he's getting his title shot against Xavier tonight, so he gives up that trophy. And tonight, we're seeing a mini tournament. There's 2 first-round matches. The 2 winners will meet in the second half. Here's one of them, Paul London against Easy Money in his debut. The other one sees American Dragon against Chad Collier in his debut. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are these guys in just their debuts getting a chance to become the #1 contender and get a title shot on December the 28th against either Xavier or AJ Styles, depending on wins tonight? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because Easy Money and Chad Collier, they come, look at their skill. They have great skill. They have great reputations. They've proven themselves in other places. Ring of Honor is all about bringing in the best talent available out there. So why do these guys have to start at the bottom and prove themselves? And anyways, if Easy Money can say, let's beat Paul London, and then goes on to defeat either Chad Collier or American Dragon, come on, try to tell me he doesn't deserve a title shot after that.
That's right. There's no fluke. No one's going to get a fluke title shot. You know, you have to beat two of the best in the same night. So if this is the night, this could be a big coming out party for Easy Money or for Chad Collier in their very first night in Ring of Honor.
Yep, Ring of Honor is all about giving people the opportunity to come in and make an immediate impact. That's what happened with Doug Williams at Road to the Title. That's what happened with a lot of guys, and it could happen again tonight with either Easy Money or Chad Collier. Of course, Paul London, his star continues to climb, and American Dragon is just, well, he's awesome.
That's right, and it's Easy Money now with the Irish Whip, and London sends him through, catches him from behind, but Easy Money turns it over into a reverse Boston Crab, and now hooks him into a pendulum hold.
Ouch.
That looks very painful. Easy Money, big size here, and he's using it to his advantage on London.
Easy Money, he's in great shape, but he's also one of the tallest and largest competitors here in Ring of Honor. He has slimmed down since his run in ECW and WCW, and he's looking for an absolutely phenomenal shape here. A great athlete. He does some spectacular things. Paul London also does a lot of spectacular things, which is why the fans chant, "Please don't die" at him, because they're scared he's going to hurt himself if he takes such risks. He's such a daredevil.
That's right. He'll do anything to win a match. Swing and a miss. London puts on the brakes and sends Easy Money to the apron. And he caught him that time. Paul London. Oh, there's the money clip by Easy Money.
He almost took his head off of that one.
And we see Easy Money. We're talking about how big he is, but he can really move. Like that. Standing moonsault. And a 2 count. London kicks out. Easy Money showing what he can do here. And hooking over into a submission here. He's got an armbar and a leg lock.
He's putting quite a mean stretch on Paul London, and that's following that pendulum. So you got to figure right now the lower back of Paul London's got to be crying.
And Easy Money doing a good job here. He knows that Paul London loves to fly, and he's keeping him grounded. It's just the kind of match he should wrestle.
Yep, well, Easy Money likes to fly too. Don't forget that.
And we see London trying to fight his way back. Winner's going to have to wrestle again later tonight to get that #1 Contenders trophy. And everybody's trying to grab the title that belongs to Xavier. Here comes Easy Money, and ouch!
He meets those turnbuckles.
And London drop kicks him right in there. And Easy Money out to the floor.
He's going to take a second out there to regroup. Smart move by Easy Money. This guy's got all the potential in the world. He's looking to finally realize that potential right here in Ring of Honor. And what better way to do that than I'd say right now, Paul London's one of the hottest stars in Ring of Honor. And what better way to beat somebody like Paul London in your debut?
As we see Easy Money.
And there you hear the fans.
There it is.
They're chanting, "Please don't die," Paul London, and what a suicide dive there.
Incredible somersault plancha, stepping off the turnbuckle and flying out into the aisle. Paul London can hit you from anywhere in the building, Chris.
Paul London, he will put his body on the line. You saw that unscripted in that Street Fight ladder match. He's not afraid to do that. And this guy, he just gets some air underneath him when he gets airborne. I mean, this guy just floats. He's graceful, but he's got impact, and basically he can chain wrestle, he can fly, he can do it all. And his star has climbed faster than just about anybody here in the Ring of Honor.
Head scissors takeover, and then a spinning heel kick, and London with a drop kick, really stringing those offensive moves together. And a 2 count, but Easy Money in very good shape. He can absorb a lot of punishment and kick out.
And that's just my favorite drop kick in the business right now.
Yes, I like that, where he flips over and sort of lands on his stomach.
Wow.
It sort of minimizes the impact on himself.
Exactly.
And London sending Easy Money in. He puts on the brakes. Gets him up for the Easy Driver and a 2 count.
Looks like Easy Money thought that he had him there. It's going to take a little more than that to defeat Paul London. I think Easy Money could be a guy that has a great future in Ring of Honor, and he could start it off right on the right foot right here tonight.
He's got all the physical tools, he knows how to fly, and he comes up with a lot of innovative stuff. And that often is the name of the game here in Ring of Honor. We get an Irish whip by Easy Money. But London comes out of the corner while he tries. Actually, that was the Easy Driver. And a 2 count. Got my Easy Drivers mixed up. But Easy Money, you can tell he can hook you from just about any position and drop you right on your head.
That's the kind of athlete he is, and this guy is a large guy, but he's a very graceful athlete, and he has a lot of interesting moves in his repertoire, and right there he unleashed one of them, not quite enough for Paul London, though, and I think London's going to start mounting some offense soon, and he's trying right there, but Easy Money catches him.
And, oh, he got him that time with the enziguri, and Easy Money goes down.
What was that?
that's just what an Enziguri will do to you.
I thought we were about to have to call an ambulance here or something.
Springing in the second rope and a moonsault, but Easy Money gets out of the way. This is just the first match of the #1 Contender Series we're going to see tonight. Somebody's going to walk out of here tonight with a future title shot. That means everything to these guys.
A future title shot, they're going to get one in just 3 weeks, December 28th, when Ring of Honor returns right back here to the Murphy Rec Center. Nice move by Easy Money.
Showing so much agility for a guy that size, and now he's ready to put him away.
There's a handstand springboard into an elbow.
And he's waiting for Money to get up. Actually, London to get up, and now hooking him up. London flips out of the suplex.
Again going for a kick, again blocked.
And
no, third time. Third time he went for a variation of a kick and caught again. No.
Catches him with the Blue Thunder driver. And 2. So Easy Money showing some good defensive skills as well as offensive skills.
If you're Paul London, you got to start thinking of something else to do besides a kick to come back. 3 times he tried, 3 times he got caught. What's it going to take to start getting some offense in on Easy Money?
Well, London needs to go to the air, but it's hard to get Easy Money down to put him in a position for that.
Maybe Paul London having some trouble. Oh, hold on. Snaps him down. He's beaten guys with that before.
And he did.
He got him. Quick DDT there by Paul London gets Easy Money. And I thought Easy Money had this one. Very impressive victory for Paul London. He'll face the winner of Chad Collier versus American Dragon. Not a debut to be ashamed of for Easy Money at all. And this is going to be a guy to watch in 2003 in Ring of Honor.
It's music first, weighing in at 219 pounds, from Liberty, Indiana, Chad Collier. And here's the opponent, making his way to the ring this time, weighing in at 185 pounds, from Aberdeen, Washington, American Dragon, Ryan Danielson.
We are ready to go with another match in the #1 Contender Series as American Dragon takes on another debuting star, Chad Collier.
And the winner of this one will take on Paul London in the second half of the show to determine who has that #1 Contenders trophy and who'll get that title shot against either AJ Styles or Xavier on December 28th. As you see a lockup here, this is Chad Collier's debut in Ring of Honor. This guy is one of the most gifted mat technicians going today. He had a little run with WWE, but hey, they don't like mat work there. They want guys that can cut promos, and I'll admit, Chad Collier, he's not the best promo in the business. And then he went over to the UK, also started for Michinoku Pro. So this guy, he's got a wealth of experience. This guy's about as good as they come, and he's going to be really tested here against American Dragon.
It's great to see such a good mat wrestler like Collier start off against American Dragon. Kind of a match that no one's ever seen before, and to see how these two trade their holds. As nice job by Collier floating through there and hanging on to this armbar against American Dragon Bryan Danielson. And American Dragon now trying to fight his way out, but Collier hangs on.
And Collier was really looking forward to this match for a long time because this is the kind of athleticism that he loves. This is the kind of style of wrestling that he loves. He loves to be a professional wrestler, not a sports entertainer, and that's what it's all about here, is being a professional wrestler and professional wrestling and really displaying your art. These guys are artists, and they consider professional wrestling their art, and really displaying your art in front of a respectful audience. And he's really looked forward to this opportunity and to really be able to test himself and compete against the best.
That's right, and this is a place where the fans are going to appreciate it, and that's the place that hopefully someone like Chad Collier will be able to feel very comfortable.
Yep, a little bit of a different crowd tonight, though, with Abdul the Butcher here, kind of attracting a new audience that you wouldn't really see, that kind of just want to see some blood and everything. So it'll be interesting to see how they react to this match. But you know that the diehard, the usual ROH fans are going to love this one.
I'm sure they'll get their blood later on. It is Night of the Butcher.
They will get their blood.
And the American Dragon takes him over with an arm drag. And these two are pretty much at a stalemate right now, kind of feeling each other out and gaining some respect for each other's mat wrestling ability.
And there's definitely going to be a feeling out process in this one. American Dragon knows how good Chad Collier is. Chad Collier knows how great American Dragon is. So you know that these two are going to be very careful with each other in the early going of this one.
And I guess American Dragon sort of has the home field advantage since he's wrestled and succeeded so many times here in Ring of Honor. And Chad Collier, you know, he's sort of making his debut, trying to make that first early good impression. And a nice leg trip takedown, and Collier seems to be wrestling his style of match right now, doing pretty well.
An American Dragon, he's got some momentum behind him after winning that classic against Doug Williams in the last show, Scramble Madness, which was out of Wakefield, Massachusetts. And just they went a half an hour, of course, only one fall. American Dragon won 1 fall to 0. Doug Williams saying, hey, let's try it again in a 2 out of 3 falls match. That'll be signed down the line sometime. But right now, American Dragon, he has his sights set on that ROH title. And you got to think, hey, that first number 1 contenders Gauntlet series that happened at All-Star Extravaganza, he had that great match against Paul London, and then that match of the year candidate against AJ Styles, which he lost. He came that close to getting that title shot. And in fact, he would have gotten that title shot tonight, and it would have been AJ Styles in this match. So you got to figure, hey, I'm not going to come up 1 match short again. I want to win this thing. I want to get that title shot, and I want that ROH belt around my waist.
He's been a very consistent performer all the way through in Ring of Honor. He's been really just below the surface of breaking to the very top, and this could be the night that he earns himself a title shot.
Well, he's been one of those guys that Ring of Honor has really been built around since day one. You got to look at the very first show, Ring of Honor Begins. He had what some call the greatest 3-way dance ever against Chris Daniels and Loki. He didn't figure in the finish of that. It was Loki defeating Chris Daniels, but that was just a phenomenal match. And then he followed it up with another match of the year candidate on the second show, Round Robin Challenge, with that 32-minute unbelievable classic against Loki, which he won when Loki passed out with Ken Shamrock, a special ref.
So he has really been at or near the top throughout the very existence of Ring of Honor. And now, trying to turn back the challenge of Chad Collier. And he's grinding on this headlock, and Collier fighting his way out. Shoots him in, and American Dragon with the shoulder block, rocking Collier a little bit there.
Yep, and you know, a lot of people might go, oh, you're using the term match of the year candidate too often. Well, you know what? Go watch the matches and tell me those aren't match of the year candidates. And in fact, go check the internet, read any of the reviews of the shows. You'll see everybody calling them match of the year candidates. Don't take our word for it. Go check the websites, go check the message boards, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about.
That's right. I've seen those first 2 Ring of Honor main events referred to as a match of the year candidate many times. And now we see Collier grounding American Dragon here with this Chancery hold. And there's not many people that can go hold for hold with American Dragon, but Collier is living up to that hype that we've heard about his mat wrestling skill.
Well, Chad Collier can definitely go hold to hold with American Dragon. He is really one of the most skilled mat wrestlers going today, trained by Dean Malenko, all that experience around the world.
And we get a clean break there as American Dragon getting a little separation, maybe thinking about his next move, maybe trying something a little different because so far it's been a stalemate.
Well, this is almost like that Doug Williams half-hour Ironman match we saw at Scramble Madness. That was a classic, but that was also like a chess match, and we kind of have that too here. Both guys knowing so many holds and counter holds that you got to figure, hey, they got to be 2 or 3 moves ahead of the game right now to figure out how they're going to get the advantage over one of these guys, over their opponent, I mean.
And whoever can come out as the winner of this chess match is going to have to go up against Paul London later on. So it's going to be a long night for one of these two. Full Nelson applied by Chad Collier.
Dragon trying to muscle his way out of that one, unsuccessful. Though Chad Collier in great condition.
And counter there. And now the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, with a full Nelson of his own. And sitting out of it nicely is Collier. But American Dragon goes right back to the full Nelson.
Kind of rolled him over there and went right back to it. And you got to figure both these men, they eat, breathe, and live professional wrestling, as you see Collier just tossing Dragon off.
Good arm drag, and now American Dragon shooting in there, amateur style, trying to get a leg. And again, we get a little bit of a stalemate here. The number 1 contenders trophy, and it's amazing how much competition there's been just for that trophy. It's really becoming very prestigious.
Well, you got to get that trophy to get a title shot. Basically, that number 1 contenders trophy was instituted by Ring of Honor after the way Xavier backed into getting that title shot against Loki, and it was obvious later as all part of a plan with Chris Daniels and the Prophecy. So now Ring of Honor is saying, hey, you're not going to be able to challenge the champion to get a title shot. You're not going to be able to back your way into one. You have to win a series of matches to get it. And then you know that the guy who's getting that title shot deserves deserves it, that he's earned it, because he's defeated some of the best going today. And not only that, but the champion, the ROH champion, is not obligated to defend the title on every show. But however, the guy who holds the #1 Contenders Trophy is. So you have to figure that #1 Contenders Trophy is almost like a secondary title. You have to win that trophy and defend it until you get that title shot. So you know once that guy's getting that title shot, no doubt he earns it. No doubt he would make a great champion.
That's right. You can't win the trophy and then sit on it. You've got to stay at the very top of your game before you get that title shot. And now we see Chad Collier with a headlock and American Dragon almost going for the Greco-Roman nostril lock there.
And the frustrating part, too, is that once you get that title shot, you relinquish that trophy. You give it up. And there's going to be another new #1 contender. So if you get that title shot and you lose, you have to start all the way back at square one and go after that trophy again.
And there's going to be a lot of guys going for that same trophy. And now it's
a lot of guys, the whole company, Jeff.
The entire company, yes. Snapmare takes him over, and bridging up is Collier. Takes him over the Snapmare, and now American Dragon responds in kind. Back and forth, and it's American Dragon.
It's coming up with the arm. Yep. Neither guy have been able to get an advantage so far in this one, as they both have been countering every single move that they've been trying.
And American Dragon continues to work on this arm with the top wrist lock and floats into a headlock.
And if you thought Dragon was good on those first couple of ROH shows, don't forget this guy just did a full month tour of New Japan Pro Wrestling, working Liger, Kanemoto, Samurai, all the top guys there, Nagata, Chono, and training at the dojo there. So this guy's coming back even better here against Chad Collier.
And a cross arm breaker version of it. He's kind of got it in like a key lock there. And he's really immobilizing American Dragon. Yeah, that's a pretty heavy company there. They just threw him right in there with all those great junior heavyweights in New Japan, and he came out looking real good.
He even wrestled some of the heavyweights over there. He wrestled everybody basically in the company, and that's quite an accomplishment. Even if you lose, which he did, and actually you won quite a few matches, you're going to learn something. Chad Collier, he's got all that experience. I mean, all right, you say what you want about WWE, but you're still going to get some good experience working there. He's trying to power his way up. Then you got the UK, then you got Japan, and Collier is so eager to show the fans in the United States exactly what he can do, and this is the right forum for him to do it, as Dragon trying to power him up, not quite able to.
And Collier able to reach the ropes, and he's going to get out of there. Really favoring that wrist.
Collier's just a big guy for Dragon to try to power up like that.
Yeah, that was pretty tough, but it was a good try. And now Collier fighting back on the floor, and this is not what we expected. As they send the Dragon back in.
Yep, taking it back inside.
And Collier looking to maybe get a little bit of an advantage here and try to lock in some kind of a submission. Right now, Dragon has matched him hold for hold. He's been able to, that was a nice double underhook suplex.
That was kind of the first big move. And did Dragon land funny on his knee?
He did. He's out on the floor. So this could be the break that Collier's been waiting for. He's been trading mat holds, and now he hits the suplex, and Dragon could have a knee injury.
I think he landed a little funny on it, definitely, as you see Mike Keener there checking on him. Of course, no countouts here in Ring of Honor. They're stupid. You know, the referee gets to a 9 count, and then, he's going to come up with some reason to break it and start over. So instead, there's no countouts here, so you can take a breather, but if you're out there for too long, the ref can DQ you, but you got to be out there for a real long time.
And Collier showing a little bit of respect for his opponent, letting him make his way back into the ring and meet him on even terms.
Yep, he might be showing respect, but he's going right after that injured limb.
Collier knowing how to pick a body part, and he's working on that left leg of American Dragon. Working over that knee, and now he's finally putting together some sustained offense after so much back and forth. Step over, toe hold, and he's going to scissor stomp that knee. Ouch. And Dragon is hobbled right now. Going right back to it is Chad Collier, trying to maybe go for a half Boston Crab.
I think he's trying to turn it over.
The Dragon's got the leg trying to block it.
And Chad Collier likes to use that Texas Cloverleaf that he learned from Dean Malenko, and that, of course, is going to affect an injured leg, as there you see a nice stretch there.
And American Dragon in some trouble right now. Good move here as Collier able to lean all his weight onto American Dragon, but now goes right back to the knee.
Come on, Dragon.
No. We're going to see how American Dragon can respond to this adversity.
Ooh, kicks him off.
Winner's going to face Paul London later on.
You got to figure if you can't counter a hold, you just go right to a kick like that, and that's going to get the guy off you real quick. But Collier, the ring veteran, he's going right back to that leg.
Trips down the other leg, and he's going to hook him up in the almost a figure 4 leg lock, but he's just putting the pressure right directly on the knee with his foot.
I think that's even more effective than a figure 4 leg lock because that really isolates the knee.
It's all on that knee. Yes, you're right there, Chris. You've probably watched a lot of wrestling in your day, haven't you?
I've watched a ton.
And American Dragon still on the defensive, but he's trying to fight his way out of this modified figure 4, which is a really good looking hold here. And the referee counting the shoulders as well. And now we're really starting to see Chad Collier open up on American Dragon.
Collier definitely getting a lengthy advantage right here. Dragon really not being able to get any kind of advantage on Chad Collier. And right now I'd say that the scales are tipped to Chad Collier doing exactly what Doug Williams did at Road to the Title. And remember, as Doug Williams, he came in as an unknown. He left as a main eventer and as an American Dragon that he defeated to get that status. So Chad Collier could be following in his footsteps right here.
Collier would love for history to repeat itself. Again, he's just getting the opportunity. It's a matter of what he can do with it. And American Dragon still limping right now. But he's fighting on one leg at this point. And Collier is going after that left knee, but look, Dragon is keeping it away. He's leading with his right, and now it's a go behind counter. Oh, but Collier got that knee. Possible Boston Crab, but American Dragon fighting out.
Look at Dragon just rubbing that forearm right into the face, trying to grind that bone to break that hold. And well, a punch will do it.
That's right. The kicks to the punches, they do good at breaking these holds.
We've seen Dragon resort to some more aggressive tactics in this match, as he used a kick earlier and now a punch. And there's a stomp right to the gut.
And now we see American Dragon still hobbling.
He's trying to unload some higher impact moves right here after getting that leg worked on, but Collier kick to the leg slows him right down.
And right back to the leg, like a machine, Chad Collier. And there's the flying hamstring pull. Collier wrestling a very smart match. It took him about 10 minutes to get the opening he wanted, but he's got it now.
Well, Collier, you got to figure this is his first time in an ROH ring. This is his first time in front of this crowd, so maybe he just wanted to kind of feel things out for the first few minutes of this one before going to work on a body part, see where things stood. But Dragon trying to counter there at the enziguri.
And that slowed him down, but he's holding on to the head, but he's also holding on to that leg. Maybe again. Oh, went the other way with it, and that broke the hold. But American Dragon has got to keep that leg away from Collier, or he will not be able to get anything going in this.
Well, if American Dragon manages to win this one thing that will definitely go into his advantage is the fact that the next match isn't going to happen in the second half of the show. He's going to have time to stretch that knee out, rest it, ice it, do whatever he has to do to get him in shape for Paul London.
Hopefully there's a physical therapist around. And there's a back body drop.
Hopefully, of course, there's a physical therapist around. It's ROH. We got first-class accommodations here.
Really? Very nice. I didn't know that.
There's a massage person in the back, too, a masseuse.
Cool. Series of European uppercuts. And American Dragon trying to get things going his way now as he sends Collier in. And a clothesline. Goes to the pin. And just a 1 count. American Dragon still trying to buy himself some more time to get that knee back in shape.
Yeah, but pretty soon, Chad Collier, he's going to start feeling woozy after taking all these headbutts, chops, punches, kicks. He's going to start really mounting some serious offense on that knee. Surprisingly, Dragon trying to use that knee as an offensive move, but that took just as much out of him as it did Chad Collier.
And they are both in trouble now. Collier working on that knee throughout the last 5 or 6 minutes, and it paid dividends. What we see, American Dragon, back up. Whips him in. Collier catches him with a kick. And American Dragon fall right back. German suplex. No, only 2.
And you see that one knee, he couldn't use it for a bridge. He only had one bridge, or you think maybe if he could use both of them for leverage, he would have scored the pinfall there.
It's possible.
That knee definitely bothering him, though.
And you know, Paul London's watching this match in the back. He's got to be taking note of the injury to American Dragon's knee. He might need to use that in the future.
Don't forget, Paul London took a lot of abuse at the hands of Easy Money, so he might be hurting himself too.
He could be getting massaged right now. Or physical therapy. Or both. Good counter. And Collier with a 2 count on a ground-born backslide. Collier saying, how about 3? Ref says no.
And you know, Chad Collier might have been trained by D. Malenko, but I'm kind of thinking this guy could almost be D. Malenko's son. He's so much like him.
He does have a lot of the those same mannerisms, the same build as well. Now hooking up for something.
You hear the crowd, they're appreciating this great athletic wrestling as a sport. They're getting behind it.
American Dragon trying to power out of whatever Collier's going for here, and he does. Swing and a miss. And there's a standing switch. Dragon right back. Leg trip takedown. And here's the Texas Cloverleaf. He could be going for it here.
Oh, Dragon saves.
No, only two.
Dragon saved himself on that one.
He was going for that Texas Cloverleaf, but once he gets that locked in, that's one of the best submission holds you'll see. And now, it's turning into a fight.
Both guys may be getting a little frustrated. They haven't been able to get a big advantage in this one yet. Unloading those forearms on each other. Now chops.
See, nothing's worked yet. Maybe a big knockout blow will do it. Back and forth. Missed that time. Ducked under. And a pop-up powerbomb. Gets two.
He hangs on to that leg, though. Maybe going for that Texas Cloverleaf again.
That's right, Chris. He's going for it.
He's trying to turn him over. See, can he get him? He's trying to turn him over right now. If he gets him, this could be it. It takes a lot for Dragon to tap, but that knee's been worked on a lot. He's got him. Dragon's going to try to get the ropes. He's got to try to do something right now.
It's right in the middle of the ring. This could be it.
And your referee's right there. He's seen what Dragon wants to do. Dragon trying to reach out now. He's trying to get to those ropes. Collier doesn't quite have it cinched all the way. He needs to pull back just a little bit more to get the full effect of it. Maybe a little bit tired from this match. And I think Dragon's going to get to the ropes. He's very, very close. And let's see if Collier can pull him out. No.
Oh, he's going for those ropes. Like a man in the desert reaching for a glass of water, and he's finally got it.
And there he is, Ref Mike Keener demanding the break.
Boy, that's a great hold, but American Dragon, give him credit. He kept crawling, he kept squirming, and he was able to get that rope.
American Dragon Brian Danielson, he has a lot of fight in him, and he's not going to quit. This guy, it's going to take a lot to defeat him. That's been proven in the past. This is a man that's kicked out of the Key Crusher, kicked out of the Chaos Theory, kicked out of the Styles Clash, kicked out of Slice Bread number 2. It takes a lot to put this guy down for a 3 count.
It's almost like he's got kryptonite in his pocket. And off the second rope, sneaks in from behind. And right back goes American Dragon. And he's a good endurance too, you know, he can stay fresh after all this time.
He goes, he's beginning to work on that neck. And now he's going maybe Dragon Suplex. He's got it. And he got him.
Yes, American Dragon moves on in the tournament. He'll face Paul London.
American Dragon, very impressive victory right there. Took a lot of abuse, came back and defeated Chad Collier. Chad Collier showing what a mat technician, what being a mat technician is all about here in his ROH debut. And we got second round action. Number 1 contenders trophy on the line. American Dragon, Paul London in the second half of the show.
Gentlemen, introducing first, accompanied by Dixie and Angel Dust, representing Special K, weighing in a total combined weight of 341 pounds, Joey and Doreen. 200 pounds from Southern Delaware, Danny Briscoe. His tag team partner, weighing in at 140 pounds, from Brooklyn, New York, their amazing Red.
Can't call it shit. All I know is I'm gonna go ahead and do big work.
Weighing in at 396 pounds, from Brooklyn, New York, Joel Maxwell. And our final participant, weighing in at a total combined weight of 575 pounds, from inside to die, Brooklyn, New York, Ultimate Mafia, the Hit Squad.
We are ready for a 4-team scramble match here. The winners will get a title shot against the Prophecy on December 28th. Looks like we've got the Hit Squad, Spanish announce team, Jay Briscoe in red, and Special K.
Hey, a lot of respect there, a lot of training buddies there, a lot of people who ride the roads together. You got the SAT, Jay Briscoe, the Amazing Red, the Hit Squad, all shaking hands, following the code of honor. And there, of course, you got those disrespectful kids, spoiled rich brats, Special K, Joey, Deranged, Angel Dust, and Dixie, they got no respect for nothing. It's not like the Prophecy. Prophecy at least is trying to prove something by not shaking hands. They got a mission, but these kids, they just got no respect for anything.
They just don't think it's cool. Okay, cuff me, ref. Has he been in that position before?
No, he hasn't. This kid, he grew up in the suburbs. These are a bunch of rich kids living off their parents, driving their cars, spending their money, going to raves, doing whatever drugs is available to them. I mean, we saw that earlier on this videotape.
So you don't think they have a lot of street cred? Is that what you're saying, Chris?
No, these kids would be nowhere without their parents' money. But right now we got Jay Briscoe against Jose Maximo.
So we're seeing Jay Briscoe and Red as a team after they teamed up at Scramble Madness in that Dream Partner match. And I think Jay Briscoe and Red turned out to be a good team.
This is definitely a very solid team, and they could take this right here and go on and face Chris Daniels and Donovan Morgan. And after the history with Chris Daniels and Red against the Prophecy, I bet there's nothing more they'd love to see than that. You got the Hit Squad, long overdue for a title shot. They could earn it right here. The SAT, they took Daniels and Morgan to the limit in the first round of Unscripted at that tag title tournament, and they could easily win that. And Special K, well, you know, whatever.
Right.
So, like, right now, you got really three great teams that can really contend to the titles. You got Special K, who's just there messing around, and you got Tag Team Scramble Rules and ROH Original, one of the most exciting matches going today. And basically, what are the rules, Jeff?
If you don't have to tag in the ring. If the ring clears out, somebody else can hop right back in. It's just a scramble. People can run in and out of the ring at will.
You got it. And the other key element, one fall. There's only one fall, so that means people are going to be making the save for people on other teams. People are going to be doing whatever they can to get that one fall, and that's what really gets that fast-paced action going. You know, you can say what you want. Oh, wow, these don't have psychology about working the arm and all that kind of garbage, but these are some of the most creative, innovative matches going right now, and that's why we have them, because you have these young, exciting, high-flying, daredevil athletes, and why not give them this stage to really, really show how innovative and creative they can be, and that's what these scramble matches allow, and that's why you get some of the most exciting action going today.
Hurricane Rana by Jay Briscoe, and it's a different style, and now this is the first time we've had a scramble match in which a title shot is on the line.
Yes, we do have something on the line here.
Takes them over nicely with a version of Hurricane Rana is Jose Maximo, who's been trading some great holds back and forth with Jay Briscoe. And Briscoe.
And they got a submission hold right there. Look at that.
And now into a victory roll. 2 count there by Jose. Very nice.
And what I'm wondering is, after that absolutely insane scramble match we saw at Scramble Madness, the last show, November 16th, coming to you from Wakefield, after that, after all those incredible things they pulled off in that match, what could they possibly do in this one?
We saw some incredible stuff. Everybody flying off the top rope. Everybody jumping to the outside at the same time.
And there you see that respect. Sorry to cut you off, Jeff. But as I mentioned, you know, between these 6, besides Special K, you have a lot of respect going on. A lot of history between them. A lot of, you know, they're training buddies. They might have known each other for a long time, but once that bell rings, it's all competitiveness in the ring. That's what's about here in Ring of Honor. And look at, what is this guy on? What is Dixie on?
Dixie, on the outside, obviously has been taking much too much pain medication for that injury.
And I want to know, what is Joey? The guy's like 25 years old. What's he doing hanging out with an 18-year-old? You know, what kind of older guy like that, like 25 or so, is running around with a bunch of kids trying to recapture his youth or hang on to it or whatever Joey's trying to do? I mean, he had Alexis Lurie, he had Christian York, he had a good little group there, and he just left them to get into whatever Special K's into.
That's right. He's trying to hang with the cool kids, with the MTV crowd, even though he may be right on the precipice of VH1. Shoulder block, and down goes Joey. And this is Monster Mac in there.
The big guy.
Swing and a miss. Joey with an elbow to the back. And Joey actually does bring some much-needed experience to the Special K team.
Well, he's not acting like a veteran, I'll tell you that much. I mean, this guy, he might have been just about everywhere, WWE, WCW, ECW, everywhere there is, but he certainly does not bring that leadership to the locker room. He is not acting that way. He's becoming just as disrespectful as all these spoiled rich kids that make up Special K.
Big splash and nobody home, and Joey pretty proud of himself. And look at this dancing. I don't think you see that on MTV. Usually they have a lot more rhythm.
But Monster Mac, he wasn't taking any of that, and look, Joey is out of there.
Scrambling right out of the ring. Doesn't even need a tag, and here comes Deranged.
Deranged, he made his debut at Scramble Madness, and he looked, I'll give him something, he looked really impressive in that match.
Yes, he did. He really made a good little name for himself.
And there you see Mafia.
See, this is my home. Welcome.
You're dealing with people like Mafia Monster Mac, people from the tough streets of Brooklyn, people who weren't given anything in life, and he's face to face with this kid who's been given just about everything and thrown it away.
No respect there.
Mafia saying,
not shaking his hand.
Look at how Mafia saying, you better shake my hand.
Go ahead and shake it, Deranged.
I think Deranged better shake it if he knows it's good for him.
Oh, that was a big mistake.
And now Mafia had ripped his shirt.
Here we go.
Get respect. And
look at that. Look at the physique.
Jesus.
Anyone for ribs? Forcing a handshake out of him and taking him down from behind. Mafia trying to beat some respect into Deranged.
Deranged is moving out of the way, showing that quickness.
And catches him with an enziguri.
Didn't quite get it the whole way, and Mafia's back up. Once again, Mafia kind of just shaking those off and brushing them off. And now he's giving the finger to Deranged. If I'm Deranged, I'm hitting the floor right now. And
takes him over, but Deranged landed on his feet after that Chimera suplex. Right into a brick wall with Deranged. Well, you got to give him a little bit of credit for bravery, or it may possibly be stupidity.
Or it just might be he's got bad judgment because who knows what kind of chemicals he's got in him right now.
That's right. We need a tox screen on him stat. And he gets tripped up by Joey, his own partner, dragging him out of the ring for his own good.
Yeah, he says that's enough. Get out of there. I guess some of that experience showing through. So you see Angel Dust there. And now Joel coming into the ring. Joel, he says, hey, let's go. Come on.
Let's go. Pay some attention here.
You got Joel and Mafia, two of the most powerful men in this match right now. And this is a standoff. And now let's see. Yup, we're going to see respect between these two.
This is a good matchup, just these two against each other. A couple of powerhouses, like you mentioned.
Oh, hold on. Red wants in. The amazing Red wants in.
Red, a longtime teammate of Jose and Joel with the Spanish announce team, and now we see the battle of the SATs. Remember, title shots on the line. One of these teams is going to face the Prophecy for the belt.
Yep, don't forget the amazing Red. He's had many battles with the Maximals right here in Ring of Honor. In fact, he's been pinned by both of them here, and he never got those pins back. That'll happen in the early going of Ring of Honor. And right now, this will be a great time for him to get one of those pins back against one of his brothers.
And the tie-up right now is Joel working on Red with the headlock. Red shoots him in, swing and a miss. And back and forth they go as we get a leapfrog.
So you see one of the new Red and SAT shirts worn by Red. They're all in the same shirt. That's how close they are to each other.
They are a team in there, even when they're not on the same side.
Yeah, but like I said before, once the bell rings, it's all about competitiveness. All that friendship is put aside. All that history is put aside. It's all about who wins.
Over and out on the victory roll, but no, Red was able to hang on barely. Floating in. Joel trying to powerbomb him in, but a satellite head scissors by the amazing Red. Getting up ahead of steam now. Joel catches him. Red trying to reverse this momentum, but to no avail.
Uh-oh. I thought he was going to dump him on his head.
Yeah, I thought he was going for that killed Red. And now he goes to the pin, but a quick kick out. And Joel off, and Red just squirming right out like the Matrix.
Pretty even exchange.
Obviously, these two have seen each other so much. And now
hold on, what's that?
Behind.
Special K tripping Joel. And you know what? And there's Trinity. That's Chris Divine's girlfriend, and she has their back. Of course, Divine Storm, SAT, all their buddies. They run together. Now look at that. She's getting worked on for her troubles. And what's Angel Dust doing? Angel Dust has her up.
Oh no!
Oh, drapes her on the guardrail. Trinity seen the outside interference. That won't be tolerated here in Ring of Honor, and she is paying the price right now. And I don't know, the guys are distracting the ring. They're not quite sure what's going on. And Chris Divine's girlfriend, Trinity, just getting worked over. She tried to help the SAT. Of course, outside interference, you see that in every other promotion. It's accepted. Here in Ring of Honor, it's not tolerated. You broke the code of honor, and Trinity came out to do something about it. And now she's getting dragged out by Angel Dust for her troubles.
I can't believe this. Just being dragged. They're mopping the floor. They're taking her back to the back.
And where were the SAT to help her? That's what I want to know. She was out there to help them. I guess they were busy in the ring with something, but very odd. But anyways, we're back to action here as we got Joel and Deranged.
And a nice dragon screw taking him over and setting him up for a figure four leg lock.
Wow, figure 4. I guess you got to go to the basics sometime.
That's right, and Deranged is in trouble.
Of course, Joel, he's one of the most innovative guys in the business right now. He's responsible for a lot of these crazy, innovative, insane moves that you see in these scramble matches, and he's going right to the basics with that figure 4, but now he's got Deranged up whipping him in. Bam.
Takes him down with a spine buster, floats right into a Boston Crab and a pendulum hold. And this is good on a smaller opponent like Deranged. You can really stretch him out.
Oh, and it's really good when he gets someone coming over the top rope with a leg drop like Jose there.
And he's still holding on.
And now he takes him over. Ouch.
One more time.
And then he hit him so hard he went over. Oh, no, penny combination. That could have been it.
The Maximo's working so well together, and they don't have Trinity backing them up anymore. She's back in the back, but the SAT staying focused.
At the same time, Angel Dust isn't at ringside anymore either. He took her out.
And Deranged whipped across, swing and a miss. Prawn hold around, and dropped him. And a kick out. Boy, what if Special K ends up winning this thing?
It'll be Special K against the Prophecies. I guarantee you won't see any handshakes there. You got the guys with no respect against the guys who disrespect everything the Ring of Honor stands for.
And Jay Briscoe checking in now. And laying in those chops on Joel. And a drop kick there. Briscoe, who came very close to winning the Ring of Honor title from Xavier a couple months ago, now has a chance to get in line for a tag team title shot along with Red. And a snap suplex.
And Jay Briscoe and Red just gelled so well against Mark and Chris Daniels. That was just a classic, as good a tag team wrestling as you're going to see. That happened at Scramble Madness. Of course, a disappointing result for Chris Daniels and Red, but I think that they could definitely pull, I guess you'd consider it a minor upset, and win those tag straps against Donovan Morgan and Chris Daniels December 28th if they were to get that title shot.
Well, they've got all the motivation in the world since Mark joined the Prophecy. Good double team flapjack there. And a save by Jose Maximo.
And that's what you're going to see in this is guys making saves. You pretty much have to clear the ring and hope everyone's down on the floor in order to get a finish in this match, because everyone's just going to be saving whoever's trying to get pinned, because it's one fall. That's what adds to the excitement of these scramble matches.
That's right. There's so much crazy stuff going on, but one team really has to put something together and decisively win the match. Briscoe missed the kick, and he's nailed with a clothesline by Joel Maximo. And we got a tag to Monster Man.
Now we got Mafia.
Thanks. And now the Hit Squad in there.
Seeing more tags than usual in these scramble matches.
Ooh. Right to the back. Oh, Briscoe not happy about that.
Forearm. It's an exchange of forearms. Oh, neither guy giving an inch. Look at that.
Look at that.
Back and forth. They're just stiffing each other right in the face. Oh, those are brutal. And the crowd getting into it now, and Jay getting backed up a little bit. Both guys woozy, and Joey comes running in only to get decked. And they're back at it.
Here they go again.
Both these guys proven to be powerhouses as they're not giving up. And what's this? It's Deranged. No, he gets slammed by both Birds Trouble. And they're going back to those forearms. Oh, ouch.
It's Forearm Fight 02. I can't believe that.
Finally somebody ducked one. And now Mafia unloading with those huge chops right to the chest of Jay Briscoe, whipping him in, no reversal.
And it goes in hard. Briscoe missed that time. And this could be the Hit Squad's opportunity. Red comes in to help.
And Red got cut off by Mafia in a hurry.
This could be a problem. Oh! Right into his partner.
Mafia just dumping Red like a power bomb onto Jay Briscoe. Both guys down and Red for the pin. I guess
only two.
Yep, I guess Jay's out of the match. He's kind of in the rope, so I guess that counts as rolling out.
And now we get a tag to Monster Mac. And that was kind of a smart move to use one partner to take out the other, and that way the first one can't make a save.
Well, Monster Mac going to Jay. It doesn't matter any scramble matches. This is ever in the ring is going to go at it. Ref Hansen down.
Only a 2 count. And we'll see if the Hit Squad can back up their claims of being the best and toughest team in Ring of Honor by winning and making their way to a title shot against the Prophecy. That'd be an outstanding match. Oh, went for the big clothesline, but got caught with a couple of Yakuza kicks by Jay Briscoe, and here comes Joey. Yeah, he's in, he says. He's still pumped up from whatever he's been taking. And it's not coffee. Nice Hangman's neckbreaker by Joey. And as goofy as these Special K guys are, they've got a lot of ability. They could win this.
And look at, they're unloading now. Yeah, they definitely have a lot of ability, but I mean, they're wasting it with their locker room attitudes and what they're doing back there.
Big hug. You see that kind of stuff. Double whip it on Mafia. And there's a boot. Deranged. As Joey gets sent out. Now it's Deranged. Look out.
Oh, and he dumps Monster Mac out. Did you see Dixie take a spin?
That's right. Dixie gets knocked down.
He was pretty close to just falling over on his own.
We got bodies in and out. And Dixie cowering in the corner by the guardrail.
Dixie looks like he's on a bad trip or something. And what's Deranged doing? Deranged going up for a big dive? No, Red cuts him off.
And Red making his way up there. We never know what we're going to see in these scramble matches.
And you're always going to see something new in these scramble matches, that's for sure. And what is Red doing with Deranged here? And he looks like he's hooking him. No! Oh! Superplex to the floor on a pile of bodies.
Everybody's down. And that's why the fans love these scramble matches, Chris. Stuff like that.
That's why I love these scramble matches. Forget the fans. I'm watching this for myself. And now we got Joel and Jay Briscoe.
As everybody tries to recover from that train wreck on the outside.
Joel slamming his head, and here's Jose. Everyone's making their way over to that side.
See if the SATs can work together to put something together on Briscoe.
Yep, and hold on. Here comes Mafia.
Hello.
Oh. Oh.
Just toppling the guardrail and landing headfirst in row A.
He didn't just topple the guardrail, he toppled about 3 ringside seats there. And did you see those fans in the front row like scrambling to the second row?
That's why they call it a scramble. Scramble out of the way of the wrestlers. And remember, with all this insanity, whoever wins gets the title shot. And the Hit Squad comes very close as they almost get a 3 count on Jose Maximo.
And you know what? If you think this scramble action is something, if you thought the scramble action you saw at Scramble Madness was something, wait until February 8th when the first anniversary Ring of Honor show takes place in Queens, New York at the Elks Lodge, because there's going to be the biggest scramble match of all time there.
Even bigger than the Boston one.
Even bigger than that one, and now it's a 10-man scramble.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be awesome. Off the top. Nobody home with the headbutt. Mafia went for it all there.
And by the way, tickets for that on sale now, ROHWrestling.com or by calling 215-891-9404.
Here comes Jay Briscoe off the top. Beat nobody home. So both men unable to hit what they had in mind.
But hold on, here's Jose to the top. Let's see if he can take advantage. No.
Oh. Maybe that part of the ring is bad luck.
Hold on, Deranged is going to try now on Jose.
Okay, Deranged, here comes.
Oh. And Deranged is down in the middle now, and there's Joel, he's going to try. No, nobody home again.
Over 5.
And there's Red, you know he's going to hit it.
Frog splash,
no.
Everybody's on a losing streak right now, but Joey says, it's my world and you're only living it.
And what's Joey going up for? Maybe a moonsault. I've never seen him do one before. And
maybe not. Okay, let's look where we're going.
What is Joey doing?
Grief.
Oh, no. He's been watching his Jerry Lawler tapes, but he misses a fist drop.
And finally,
Monster Mac connects with a big frog splash on Joey, and he just flattens him.
Congratulations, Monster Mac.
And everyone's down. We could get a pin.
No. After that incredible series of dives, it was almost like a commentary on the frailty of the human condition, the way everybody kept crashing and burning. But finally, Monster Mac hit one.
And he's got, oh! Last time I saw that, Kobashi was doing it.
Elevated pile driver, I guess. I don't know if Kobashi has another name for that, but we see Deranged coming in there with an enziguri. And missing that time. Another kick to the back by Deranged. Special K is still in this thing, despite their goofiness.
Well, they're two talented individuals. And beautiful.
Good floating DDT. We'll see if they can come out with a victory here as everyone's trying to recover from all those dives. And can Deranged get a pin? No, it's in the Hit Squad corner.
And there's 2 guys making the save there. That's why you got to have this ring empty. Only 1 pinfall. You got to make sure no one's around to make that save.
Gets him up for a powerbomb.
Oh, he just planted him on that one. And look at that intensity on Jay Briscoe's face. This is a guy that's really grown up over the past year. Started out with that losing streak, and then in one night at Glory by Honor became a top player by defeating Xavier in a non-title match with the J Driller, which he's trying to hook right now. And if he hits a J Driller, it's all over. That's a proven fact. He's got him. Oh!
A spear, and they're both down. Well, that's one way to keep the match from ending. Looked like Jay Briscoe and Red were on their way to victory.
Well, he hits that J Drill and it's over, but Mafia broke that one up in a hurry by spearing both of them, and all three of them are down now. Rough Hanson checking, looking towards the back. I wonder if they're okay.
Question is anybody still up? And it looks like Red and Jose with a beverage to the face by Red.
I don't think some water to the face is going to hurt at all.
And these guys who have been friends and teammates for a long time, they're on opposite sides tonight. No, Jay Briscoe kicks out at the last moment. The scrambles are just insane. Dixie can't make heads or tails of it. He's trying to scrape his guys up off the mat. As someone is going to get a tag team title shot against the Prophecy. And there's still, after all this time, there's no telling who's got the advantage in this thing, Chris.
Well, it's pretty much a matter of waiting till everyone's on the floor, hitting as many crazy moves as you can hit, and then hoping that you can get somebody alone in the ring in a pinning or submitting situation.
Over and out on a clothesline by Joel Maximo. And he can be ready to come to the outside. No, but Red cuts him off.
And Red, 718 possibly?
No.
Oh, Joel catches him.
He's disconnected.
What's he going for here?
No. Red counters.
Red reverses it. He's got the big guy up, Joel.
Good power by Red.
And what's he set him up for here?
Look at this.
Is that what I think it is?
I think it is.
It's an F5.
Red with the F5 on Joel Maximo. Now I've seen everything. And Red's like, how do you like that?
Red Star press.
Yes.
He's got him. This is it.
No.
Oh, usually he does the infrared into the Red Star for the pinning combination. That time just a Red Star. Not enough to get Joel.
Here's Jose. He's got Red with a pile driver.
And he holds on to him.
Another pile driver.
And again he holds on to him.
This will get you locked up in Memphis. Make that 3.
And again he holds on to him.
This will put you on death row in Memphis. Good grief, someone call the Memphis Police Department now. He's pile driving into oblivion. Red's gonna have a soft spot in his head at this
point.
point.
The last one. Oh.
Countered into a face buster. Jose swings him over with a German suplex.
But Joey's right there if he goes for the pin. No, Jose knows that. Maybe going up for the top.
SAT trying to put this one away. Big frog splash.
It was a headbutt. It was like a frog splash in the headbutt. And there was Joey. He was waiting the whole time to make the save.
And now it's looks like it's Joey and Jose.
And look at that. Joey holding on to the tights there. And he's taking him up. What's he going for here?
Looks like he's...
Oh, drops him face first on the knee.
And Joey tries to follow this up, trying to get a win for Special K after all this. And chops him down.
No, he's not going to get it. Joel's right there.
And here comes Deranged.
Oh, he gets planted. Again, 2 power bombs. 3.
He's dribbling Deranged's head.
4.
Ducks under to try to escape all this punishment.
Oh.
And there's the fire starter. Gets him up again.
And he's got him hooked. We could have the taffy machine here.
Oh, yes, the taffy machine.
Donnie B dubbed it the taffy machine, and it looks like that's what they're going for. And hold on, there's nobody around. Everybody else is fighting at ringside, and there's Jose making sure, and he's pulling back on Joey, and they're both getting stretched, and both of them are tapping.
That's it.
Both the Special K tapped. The SAT are your winners. They are going to go on December 28th, just 3 weeks, back here at the Murphy Rec Center. It's going to be the SAT against Chris Daniels and Donovan Morgan. The ROH tag titles on the line.
gone to Shockwave. And their opponent, weighing in at a total combined weight of 385 pounds, the team of Chris Devine, Quiet Storm. Together they are Devine Storm.
Here in Ring of Honor, Jeff Gorman along with Chris Lovey bringing you the action. We've got a tag team bout with Divine Storm against Jeff Starr and Shockwave. Just getting a quick start here.
And Jeff Starr and Shockwave wasting no time in trying to impress. This is kind of a bit of a tryout match for them. They've been making a name for themselves in upstate New York, one of the top tag teams there. Two good-looking individuals, good athletes. Let's see what they got here against Divine Storm. And you want to talk about a test. Divine Storm's one of the best tag teams right now in Ring of Honor, and these guys are going to take it right to Jeff Starr and Shockwave.
That's right. They've really been through the wars, and they've really made a good name for themselves. They don't have Trinity out there with them, though, after she got taken out during that scramble match.
And you got to wonder how Chris Divine's going to feel about that, especially with the SAT kind of not really coming out to help her during that at all.
Yeah, 3 Northern Light suplexes in a row, but that's right, she was there watching the backs of the SATs, and even before Divine Storm's match, and now she's not able to be here for them. So,
of course, Divine Storm, SAT, I mean, they trained together. They've been together since day one in this business, and, you know, they're going to watch out for each other, but kind of interesting situation there as we got Shockwave in the ring with Quiet Storm.
Good satellite head scissors by Shockwave, and now we get tags on both sides. Jeff Starr greets Chris Divine with a boot.
Nice punch by Jeff Starr.
And an enziguri by Chris Divine.
Equally impressive.
Sends him in, and now a reversal by Starr. Again, a big match for Starr and Shockwave making their debut. Victory roll, but quickly coming out of it and deciding to go for a Texas Cloverleaf is Chris Divine.
Wow. And Shockwave trying to make the save, but he gets cut off. Or I guess he was going for Quiet Storm. And let's see, we got submission holds all the way around right now. Gary Morer checking, and whoa, look at that, crossface in the ropes.
Ouch. The referee doesn't know what to break up first or what to check on first. But somehow Jeff Starr and Shockwave were able to survive that little flurry. And it's an Irish whip by Divine. Comes in with a big clothesline. But Chris Divine doesn't really pace himself at all. He comes full guns a-blazing right at the opening bell.
Now this guy is high impact. This guy's got some big moves, and he's going to hit him. As you see, a big forearm right there on the outside. And now Jeff Starr fighting back.
Good counter there by Starr as he drops Chris Divine. Starr goes flying with a swanton.
He's trying for a cover.
No, only 2.
And if Jeff Starr and Shockwave could beat a team like Divine Storm, they've definitely earned their spot here in ROH.
That would definitely prove they belong, because Divine Storm is definitely proving themselves. And Chris Divine doesn't want to let that happen, as the war still rages on the floor. Handspring forearm by Divine, rocking Jeff Starr right now. We got a match in the ring and out of the ring right now.
And Chris Divine, he's got Jeff Starr in a bad spot on that top rope. And,
flying DDT off the top. And Shockwave makes the save. I don't think Jeff Starr or anybody was getting up from that one.
Nope, no way. And he's taking it right now to Chris Divine.
Shockwave off the ropes. Divine caught him, but Shockwave puts on the brakes and flips over the back. And now it's Divine trying the front hold again, and an ace crusher by Shockwave.
And there's Quiet Storm with the save.
Quiet Storm and Chris Divine working very well as a team, anticipating each other's moves and when each other needs help. Big roaring forearm there.
And he's taking him up.
This is it. Spinal shot.
And Victoria can rip it off. Well, Victoria can rip that off. I don't think she can rip off the Storm Cradle Driver.
Here it comes.
Oh!
That'll do it, folks.
Shockwave just planted, and Quiet Storm and Chris Divine Storm looking very impressive here. I'd like to see more of Jeff Starr and Shockwave. They kind of got a little overwhelmed. You think maybe the butterflies were churning. They might have been a little nervous as this is their biggest match to date. I'd like to see them again as they're upholding the code of honor. And wow, Divine Storm just looking dominating in that one. And you want to talk about the SAT getting a title shot. Divine Storm, they got to be considered right in that ROH tag title picture. these two guys are just like, I mean, they're good, and they're a team that really, I mean, they hit hard, they can take it, and they're a team to watch here. But I'd like to see more Jeff Star and Shockwave. They look very good, and let's see. I think we're definitely gonna see more of them in the future. And hold on, what's this?
C.W. Anderson.
Hold on, Jeff. Production note to Doug Gentry. Edit tape right before C.W. hits the ring. Edit tape before C.W. hits the ring. Edit this off.
C.W. Anderson, hold on. I thought you were fired. What are you doing here? I thought you were out of here.
The exclamation, Capetta, is that C.W. Anderson is back in Philadelphia. I'm also back in Ring of Honor, and I might just be joining the prophecy. But did you say the word fire? Ring of Honor, this piece of shit, indie promotion, fired me?
I'm not going there. I don't buy that.
You can boo if you want to, but you know it's true. Well, let me go ahead and rectify this situation. You see, the last time you saw me, some little internet mark that's now the booker for this promotion, the same guy that used to kiss my ass in ECW because he was on the floor selling programs. Also, the guy that's a Paul Heyman wannabe. Well, that's good, program boy, because I know you hear me. You're going to pattern yourself after a man that ran the greatest promotion in the ground. But I tell you what, Gabe, you bring your little Jewish ass out here. And you say to me what you typed on the keyboard there, typewriter tough guy. You see, this is the guy who has taken buck one in this business. I'm talking to you. Out of respect to you and Doug, there's no heat. But that little piece of crap, Gabe, get his ass to the ring right now. We can settle this. I took a chance to go to 0-1 in Japan to work with Otani, to work with Tanaka, to make myself an international name instead of working here. So the reason I'm back is to show you why the enforcer still kicks ass in Philadelphia. You know what? I don't need this stress. I don't need these smart marks. I quit. I'm done. I don't need stuff again. It's not worth it. I'm making $2 million in Japan. Fuck you, man! You come on back with me, you piece of shit! Bring him out here, Rob! Bring his ass out here! Ain't no sense in it. Why ain't you come out here and get his ass out, Rob? Hey, do this now. Fuck this. No, that's all right, Rob. That's all right. Bring his ass out here now. No, fuck that professional stuff. This some bitch trying to bury me out on the internet. He's out here. Not here. Don't do this shit out of this. It's not for all of us, dog. No,
him. He tried to bury me on the man. He ain't got shit.
I'm professional, man.
Fuck that professional shit. I tried to be professional my whole life. Look what the fuck it's got me. Ain't got me no damn work.
Yo, not here, dog. Not here.
I tell you what.
Hold on. Hey, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Stop it, man.
Weighing in at 195 pounds from Austin, Texas, Earl London. And his opponent, weighing in at 185 pounds from Aberdeen, Washington, American Dragon, Brian Anderson.
It comes down to this for the #1 Contenders Trophy. It's American Dragon taking on Paul London.
And the winner of this match in just 3 weeks, December 28, 2002, the last show of the year for Ring of Honor, they will be taking on the winner of the Xavier AJ Styles match that's going to follow.
Both these guys have had hard-fought victories earlier tonight. It was Paul London defeating Easy Money and American Dragon Bryan Danielson defeating Chad Collier. So they're both pretty much in an even keel as they both wrestled once and won once.
Yep, they both had enough time to rest in the back, though. Some time has passed. There was an intermission in between also. So both guys, they should be in pretty tip-top condition going into this one. Of course, you know, they probably have some lingering injuries, but one thing about wrestlers, they're tough. They're used to fighting with lingering injuries.
If they weren't, they wouldn't be in the ring at all.
Nope, if they weren't, they'd last about one match in Ring of Honor or any other promotion for that matter, and they'd retire.
They wouldn't even have gotten to Ring of Honor.
And you see Paul Turner there trying to separate them. And Dragon, not really a clean break, using that opportunity to chop Paul London. This is what I was talking about earlier with American Dragon. He came so close to getting the title shot that was supposed to happen tonight, but AJ Styles defeated him. That was, of course, that classic match of the year candidate that they had at All-Star Extravaganza. So Dragon's come so close before the glory, hasn't quite gotten it yet, and you got to figure maybe he's coming out a little bit aggressive here. He doesn't want to be denied again.
Yeah, we're seeing a little more aggression from him. You know, he's going by his real name, Bryan Danielson now. I don't know if he's maybe trying to...
Paul, sorry to cut you off there, Jeff, but Paul London's throwing, hey, I'm not going to take that from you, and comes right back with a chop, not breaking right there.
And now a handshake. But we can see American Dragon maybe coming out of his shell, which was already successful, maybe going, you know, in a little bit higher level as well.
Dragon he's the best in the world, one of the best in the world right now, and he's on the verge of really solidifying himself as being one of the true elite going today, and a big victory here would do that. Paul, big chops. Paul London, on the other hand, his star has climbed higher than anybody, faster than anybody so far in Ring of Honor. He came here round robin challenge as an unknown, had a 1-minute match until Chris Marvel had that gruesome ankle injury, so viewer discretion if you're watching that tape. Since that time, he has just gained popularity show by show by show. It was unscripted. He had that match of the year ladder match street fight against Michael Shane that really propelled him to stardom, and he can really take his career to the next level by defeating someone like American Dragon here and going on and winning the ROH title against either Xavier or AJ Styles December 28th.
Paul London has momentum on his side, but also American Dragon coming off a big victory, not just earlier tonight, but beating Doug Williams 1-0 in that 30-minute Ironman match in Boston.
That was Scramble Madness.
Scramble Madness, yeah. So we got two very hot wrestlers right now, and one of them will get even more hot with a win here, so they'll really have the momentum going in against the champion.
Yup, and real quick, Jeff, I just want to mention, you can see Best of American Dragon. You can see also 5,000 other wrestling tapes from just about every promotion, ECW, all the indies, you name it, plus best of tapes with just about everybody in ROH and all the biggest names in the business. You can get it at rfvideo.com or by calling 215-891-9404. And for the latest from Ring of Honor, check rohwrestling.com or call that number 215-891-9404 as we got an exchange of slaps.
Chop slaps. They're going at it here. the trophy on the line. These guys have been through so much, and they know that they're just one win away from that title shot.
And of course, you win that trophy, you get that title shot. There's no other way around it. That's what that trophy is there for. And you know, out of these, whoever wins it, they won 2 tough matches going in to face that champion. They earned that title shot.
And London with an arm drag and an arm bar now, and then goes into a cross arm break.
Not able to get it. Look at Dragon clasping those hands, so he wasn't able to get the full extension on it. Trying to bridge out, but Paul London there, big leg over to the midsection, and now Danielson using his legs for some leverage there, still not quite able to get out of the hole, but yep, he's forcing Paul London over. Danielson just knows all those leverage moves, all those counter holds. He is so good.
So many counters that the match stays on the mat. Oh, here comes the crossface shots.
Absolutely brutal.
Just lighting up Paul London with those shots. This is not the position London wants to be in. He wants to get American Dragon down and be able to start flying around the ring.
And don't forget, Jeff, this is the second time these two have met with the number 1 contenders trophy on the line. It was All-Star Extravaganza. That's the first ever meeting in that gauntlet series between London and Dragon. London, however, had already wrestled Michael Shane and defeated him, wrestled Amazing Red and defeated him, and those were kind of high-flying matches, kind of a little brawl with Michael Shane. Then Dragon came and grounded him and was able to defeat him with counter mutilation, but after he already had those 2 tough matches.
So we're going to see if Paul London was able to learn from that match and be able to put together a different game plan so it's not based too much around mat wrestling, although we see that London has been able to hang with him pretty well.
And now he hung with him in that match, but you got to figure he had 2 matches right before that, plus that whole emotional scene with Tommy Dreamer. So you have to figure right now that he's on much more even keel with Danielson than he was last time.
And now London sends American Dragon in and fires them over with an arm drag. And he faked him out that time. La Magistral Cradle and a 2 count. And now a Japanese arm drag, so London really getting it going.
And you got to figure that right now, Xavier and AJ Styles, they have to be prepared for their match, but at the same time, they got to be keeping an eye on this one.
That's right. They've got a big match tonight, but one of these two could be next to. It would be next in line for the title shot.
They will be.
But I think AJ Styles is probably really focused on the title match right now.
Yep, you got to think about getting that title before you can think about defending it.
And London trying to force those shoulders down, but American Dragon bridging up. London bringing all that weight down, and American Dragon wisely gets out of the ring after that.
Yep, it looks like Dragon's knee has recovered. He's had time to rest it, massage it, put ice on it, do whatever he needed to do after that match with Chad Collier. So it looks like the knee really isn't hurting him there. Probably would have taken a little damage right there on that last move by Paul London, but I think that knee is back to being as close to 100% as it can be.
And now American Dragon making his way back in, trying to think about how to get this match going again the way he wants it. And we heard earlier the fans really go nuts for London, and you're starting to hear more of a groundswell of support for London every time out.
Well, the fans, they love and respect both these guys, and they have that appreciation for the way that Paul London puts his, whoa, look at those knife-edge chops. Ouch. Oh, he is lighting them up.
Jeez, about 9 in a row, and there were more coming, but London just went down.
Oh, Ric Flair and Ronnie Garvin got nothing on that.
American Dragon. Another one. How is London standing?
But he's taking them all, and he even fired back with one.
And floors him with a European uppercut.
And London really, he has to stay out of that chop and forearm and mat work game with Danielson. He's really got to go to more of those high-flying maneuvers that he uses so well, those same moves that get him those please don't die chants from the fans.
And a body slam. We're seeing American Dragon just really turn into high gear, and we're starting to see him getting a little upset with the fans for cheering London so much.
Yeah, he's just showing a whole new aggressive side to him, and it might be this aggressiveness that takes him to the next level.
It's going to make him more dangerous as if he weren't already dangerous enough. And now an abdominal stretch applied on London, and London has got to be in incredible pain from all those chops.
Yep, I mean, you're dealing with Paul London, came here as an unknown, shot right up the ladder. You're dealing with somebody like Danielson, American Dragon. He came here as one of the top guys, main event of the first show, but let's say he's one of the top 5 guys. He's been unable to break through, maybe be like one of the top 2 guys, and a victory here could put him there, as he's had just some incredible matches, which we went over in the Collier thing. But what he really needs is that huge victory. He had it with Loki on the second show, but that was March 30th, round robin challenge. He needs to follow up with another big one right here.
And it's amazing. The fans, they really respect American Dragon. They recognize him as being one of the best in the world, but now he wants to prove it to himself, and he wants that trophy, and then he wants that gold to really solidify himself at the very top. And you see the competitiveness. Look at this Indian deathlock, and then the elbow coming down on London. That's an innovative move. And there it is again.
And so far, he is just dominating Paul London. He is just overpowering him and just kind of brutal. Oh!
And now getting those arms back in a version of a surfboard here.
And look at London trying to power out using all his strength, but leverage isn't on his side. But hold on, no, there's a real struggle going on. He's not pinning.
And a 2 count there. But still, this is not the position London wants to be in. That's an American Dragon style. He's got to get moving around again. Oh, another European uppercut by the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, going after the #1 Contenders trophy. And London down one more time.
Oh yeah, just the bottom of the boot right to the face. Oh, and then he steps on him. He just stepped on his face.
We're seeing something different out of American Dragon here, Chris. It's almost like the frustration of not breaking through to the very top is starting to show through.
You know what? I like this aggressiveness, though. I think this is what American Dragon needs to do. But hold on, Paul London ducks, hits one of those beautiful drop kicks.
And another one, just because you like him so much. He gave you an extra one. Whips him in reverse, springing off the second rope.
And this is what I was just saying. Paul London's going to have to go more to that quickness, more to that high flying, get out of Bryan Danielson's game, and that's exactly what he's doing right now, and he's got the advantage.
That worked very well. He really got good impact, and that one too. And London with a gut-wrench suplex. And standing moonsault. No, but American Dragon kicks out. We've seen Dragon kick out of some amazing stuff over the last few months.
Oh, it takes a lot to put this guy away. He's kicked out of the Key Cruncher. He's kicked out of the Styles Clash. He's kicked out of Slice Bread #2. And he's kicked out of the Chaos Theory. This guy kicks about just about everything. You almost have to hit your finisher twice on him to put him away. And what was that, Jeff Dorman?
Crossed arm German suplex. And that really did some damage.
Your ref, Paul Turner, right on top of the action.
And American Dragon right back up.
And the fans already into this one. They like both these guys. They're just enjoying this hard-hitting action. This is what professional wrestling is all about. Forget about sports entertainment. We do professional wrestling here. Wrestling as a sport, and that's what you're seeing. American Dragon versus Paul London.
And there's the forearm for London. American Dragon paying him back a little bit there. Hooks him up into a snap suplex. American Dragon, very good conditioning. You mentioned that 60-minute Ironman match for the title that he went through. He can just go and not get tired. And now, Danielson to the top.
No, it's American Dragon who's in that 30-minute Ironman match.
I'm talking about the 60-minute one. Oh, he wasn't in the 60-minute.
Yeah, he was in the 30-minute one.
He was in the 30-minute one.
But guess what, Jeff? I'll back your point up because he looked very impressive in that 30-minute one, and he looked like he could have gone another 30 in that one against Doug Williams, that classic they had at Scramble Madness.
Thanks for bailing me out. And now, American Dragon winds it up. London puts on the brakes and drops him with a side neck breaker. London just keeps coming back and keeps, squirming out of trouble.
Well, you talk about the creative, innovative athletes in Ring of Honor. Paul London is definitely one of those, using lots of variations. We saw it earlier. There was a mini TV taping before this show. He used a new variation of the powerbomb against Angel Dust to score a victory in that. And, there's no telling what this guy's going to pull out next. Against Easy Money, use that variation of a DDT to get a quick pinfall. So this guy can come up with anything at about any time. It's,
both guys tumbling over the top to the floor of the Murphy Rec Center in Philly.
And you know what? We've said it before. Well, not tonight, but I've said it before. You really got to be here live. Tape does not do this justice. They say, the ECW Arena, that's a legendary building, a place to be. It's not the ECW Arena that became legendary. It's ECW inside the ECW Arena that made it legendary. Without ECW there, it's just a bingo hall. The Murphy Rec Center is getting that atmosphere. Tommy Dreamer said it himself, this is that something special that he used to know in ECW, and you have to be here live to experience it for yourself, because there's something special going on here at the Murphy Rec Center in South Philly.
Ooh, Paul London went for the Asai moonsault, but American Dragon broke it up in a super kick on the floor. And you're talking about the atmosphere. That's why these fans, they keep coming back to Philly and or other venues, and they never know what they're going to see. They know they're going to see great wrestling, but sometimes they never know who they're going to see show up. You mentioned Tommy Dreamer was an incredible surprise.
Yep, surprise. And hey, even ICP was in this building.
That's right.
Quite didn't get the warm reaction, Tommy Dreamer, but hey. And we could, he's going for something big here. Nice, perfect flying body press.
And a 2 count there. I mean, you know, you don't want to put pressure on an athlete by comparing him to somebody else, but, you know, Paul London kind of reminds me of Ricky Steamboat a little bit.
Oh, he definitely has those tendencies, but he takes that in a whole new direction. Ricky, and you hear the fans getting behind both guys right here. Ricky Steamboat, very basic wrestler. Paul London does some really fancy high-impact stuff, and boom. And their legs are locked up, I believe, and they're doing these chops to each other.
They're not going anywhere. They're staying right there.
No.
Ducked under.
Oh, takes him over. Oh.
Woo.
2.
That was only 2.
I thought that was it right there.
Me too. I thought London had the magic formula to win this match.
And you talk about American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, he knows all those holds and counter holds. Paul London proving, hey, he's got some tricks in his bag too.
Body slam by London. He's going up again. This is what London likes to do. Get his opponent in position and then take to the sky.
Well, this is kind of what he has to do against somebody with the power and the mat technique of Bryan Danielson. And as you notice, when he started taking to the air, when he started doing those quick moves, he started getting some offense in because Danielson was dominating him early.
London trying to make his way up there, but American Dragon puts on the brakes and he just wrenched his knee around the turnbuckle. That could be a problem.
Yep. Taking too long there, and oh, look at those forearms to the back. And you know, these guys are laying it in there. These guys are tough. This is what hard-hitting wrestling is all about. As we, slips, a little slippery up there, but hold on, he's got his footing back.
This could be big trouble for London.
Oh! Huge back suplex from the top rope.
And London turned over and landed right on his face.
And there you see, hold on, that knee. He might have re-aggravated that knee from that earlier match with Chad Collier as he was clutching it. That suplex might have taken more out of Danielson than it did out of London as he tries to turn him over. Cover.
Oh, 2.5. London somehow able to kick out. This shows how bad these two want to be the #1 contender.
And he's turned him over, baby. Cattle mutilation.
That could be it.
This is what made Loki pass out.
That's it.
Look.
Cattle mutilation.
He's trying. I think that other knee isn't quite there. No, he's got it planted. He's got both feet planted. He's got it hooked. Paul London's in a lot of trouble here, but he's inching towards the ropes. He might get it. And if Danielson doesn't pull him out here, he's going to get the ropes. And
he's not giving up.
Paul Turner on top of it, checking. Yes.
He's under the ropes.
Paul Turner right there getting him the moment he got under the rope, making sure that hold is broken.
Tremendous fight shown by Paul London to somehow squirm his way. He didn't break the cattle mutilation, but he was able to just reach the ropes and force the break. American Dragon can't be too happy with that one.
Oh. And he lights him up again, and that chest is becoming all bruised, and those blood cells, those blood vessels getting broken in the chest of Paul London, and you can see it as that skin is just turning red.
And American Dragon trying to deliver the final knockout blow. He's done everything he can to put Paul London away, but nothing's worked yet.
Yeah, but Paul London's done quite a bit to Bryan Danielson as well.
He's pulled out some amazing stuff.
And you know what? Either of these men would make a proud ROH champion, unlike Xavier.
That's right, Xavier with the technical ability, but not a proud champion, not someone who upholds the values that Ring of Honor stands for.
And both these men treat wrestling like a sport. They take it very, very seriously. This isn't sports entertainment to them. This is their livelihoods. This is what they love to do. And they're showing it, putting it all on the line right here. As we got, look at that. Danielson trying to go for another one of those big suplexes, and London just elbowing his way out of it.
Look at American Dragon hold on. He's grasping on the top rope, just taking those shots.
Oh.
And finally he goes down. He was not about to give up on that move that he had planned for Paul London.
And what a hard-hitting match we've seen here. And what a groin rivalry we have now between Paul London and American Dragon after that match at All-Star Extravaganza, and this match right here as Danielson trying again. But look at that fight in London. Paul London showing he's got that heart. Never say die. Paul London firing back with those forearms on Bryan Danielson to the back, to the face. Danielson down. London still up.
Down he goes again. Paul London trying to get, and here comes American Dragon again.
One more time. Dragon going for it again, and headbutt, 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 headbutt. headbutt, and he is reeling. American Dragon is getting dazed right now. All those forearm blows, those headbutts, they have him reeling. There's another one. He collapses again. Paul London making his way up to the top. Hold on.
Here it
He
is.
might have a shooting star press.
Yes. He got him.
Paul London's your winner. Paul London, he's going on to face the winner of AJ Styles versus Xavier for the ROH title. I'm so excited I can hardly talk. What a match we just saw. What another breakout victory for Paul London. And look at him. Look at that emotion on his face. He's got that #1 Contenders trophy. He's in line to become the ROH champion December 28th. All the heart, all the courage, all the determination we've seen of Paul London, it could pay off as he goes for the ROH title, the biggest prize that there is. And let's see what happens. You will see it on the next ROH DVD or VHS release. And what a match we just saw between American Dragon and Paul London. We have a new rivalry here in Ring of Honor.
American Dragon, yeah. Bryan Danielson, in my eyes, the best wrestler in this building. Yeah, in this country. And you know it, I know it, and every single person in this damn building knows. If you have every single opportunity and piece of talent in your body to be the best wrestler in this entire industry of all time, perhaps. I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. Now the only thing that sucks is that there aren't two of these. Because you deserve it, and everybody knows you deserve it. I may have won this match, but Bryan Danielson, you're a better wrestler than I am. And I just hope to be everything you are.
Sometimes, Paul London, it's not about being the best. Paul London had more heart than I did. This victory belongs to you. Well, I guess that means it's me and AC Slater.
Here it is, the Ring of Honor title match.
And there you see Xavier of the Prophecy with Simply Luscious in his corner. She said that she would be his insurance policy. AJ Styles got Alexis Lurie to watch his back, make sure she doesn't interfere. And Xavier, Simply Luscious, the rest of the Prophecy, they attacked AJ Styles and Alexis Lurie in the locker room. And there you see a slap by Xavier. AJ certainly not going to take that.
Here we go.
He's unloading on him right off the bat.
He almost slapped the gum out of his mouth, and AJ Styles is making him pay for it, going right after the champion.
And look, he's got him hooked. He's going for the Styles Clash right away.
Right off the bat.
He's got it. We're going to have a new champion right now. Go for the cover, AJ. We're going to have a new champion. Go for the cover.
20 seconds. And no foot on the ropes.
And it was Luscious who put his foot on the ropes. Luscious put his foot on the ropes and saved the title. And now she's in the ring. And, she just saved the belt. She's face to face with AJ. She touches him. It's a DQ. AJ ducks.
Alexis Lurie.
Kick to the gut. Spins her around.
Drops her with the elbow and the inverted DDT.
And she said that she would watch AJ Styles' back. And there you see Mark, the newest member of the Prophecy, Mark Briscoe, helping Luscious out. Alexis Lurie has done her job. She has taken out Simply Luscious. Mark Briscoe, he physically can't get involved because he's not 18 yet in Pennsylvania. So you have Xavier, the ROH champion. No Chris Daniels, no Donovan Morgan, no hired henchman Samoa Joe. Xavier's on his own, or he would have been defeated once again. And look at the crowd getting on Xavier's case right now. And the people, they just don't like Xavier. They don't want to see him as champ.
They want somebody to knock him off. They love it for it to be AJ Styles. And Styles has the psychological advantage right now because he hit the Styles Clash. He know he would have gotten the 3 if it weren't for Simply Luscious. So if he does it again, we'll have a new champ.
That's for sure. And right now, Jeff Gorman, I want to go over some of the upcoming events. I have to. The producer sent me a note, says, hey, got to plug the upcoming events. If something's happening in this match, feel free to cut me off.
You got to do what they say, Chris. Go ahead.
Yep, and go to it. December 28th, ROH 2002, right back here, ending the year at the Murphy Rec Center in South Philadelphia. And it'll be Chris Daniels and Donovan Morgan against the SAT. And get this, it was just signed for 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh, yeah, that'll be great.
And there'll be another number 1 contenders trophy match. It'll be a 4-way. And get this for the participants, Homicide, Low-Key, Samoa Joe, and American Dragon.
Oh my gosh, all 4 of those guys. And the winner of that will basically face the winner of this. Am I right?
No, they will
I'm not right.
Because on December 28th, Paul London will be taking on the winner of this match for the ROH title. So the winner of that 4-way will be facing Paul London, or if Paul London wins, in the future.
That's right. Paul London's next after this one.
Yep, so Paul London gets that title shot December 28th. The winner of that 4-way, Homicide, Low-Key, and Samoa Joe, American Dragon, will get the title shot. Probably the first title shot in the new year.
It will be the first title shot of the new year.
As you see, both guys with a test of strength. Conan, he's coming to ROH, and he ain't coming to get rowdy and bowdy. He's coming to shed that WCW image and show his love for pure Lucha Libre, and he'll be in a Lucha Libre gauntlet against Divine Storm.
And you know, Conan was one of the first people to bring the Lucha Libre style to the United States, so it's going to be good to see him get back to his roots.
Yep. Plus, the Hit Squad against Special K, they're looking to teach those kids some respect.
Somebody's got to.
Yep, and all that and much more will be signed for December 28th. If you can't attend live, and hey, ROH is a place to be for the atmosphere, nothing is like it is live. If you can't be there live, though, all these tapes will be released on VHS and DVD. Then, January 11th.
Sorry, Xavier's really been working this headlock very well. AJ Styles tried to counter out, but Xavier hanging on, and now the champ is really trying to ground AJ Styles and doing a good job at it.
Yep. January 11th, we're going to closer to you there, Jeff Gorman, West Mifflin, PA. What's the name of the building?
It's the CCAC South Campus. It's in the gymnasium. It's at the back of the campus. It's really a nice building. It's going to be good to be there.
That's right here, a beautiful building as we got some action going on.
Over, and AJ hung on and dumped him with a back suplex.
Yep.
Good counter move there. And Xavier's in trouble as Styles nails him with a clothesline and a drop kick. And now AJ Styles getting the momentum, and he sends the champ to the floor.
And the champ needs to take his time right now before getting back in the ring. And real quick, when we go to West Mifflin, right outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it'll be Low-Key and that man, AJ Styles, against Chris Daniels and the champion, well, if he is still the champion, Xavier, in a no-holds-barred tag team grudge match.
That'll be quite a war. There's a lot of room to fight at the CCAC South Campus Gymnasium.
Well, this other match, they'll need a lot of room to fight as it's the Hit Squad against the Carnage Crew in a weapons match. Plus, Paul London, SAT, Conan comes back, CM Punk, Homicide, Jay Briscoe, Samoa Joe, and much, much more that night.
The fans in the Pittsburgh area have really been asking for Ring of Honor ever since Ring of Honor started. They're saying, when are they coming to Pittsburgh?
And we're going to storm into the Pittsburgh area and try to take it over, because that's what we like to do. We like to bring the best quality wrestling, and we'll be doing that in West Mifflin. Then the big one, February 8th, Queens, New York. It used to be called the Madhouse of Extreme. It's called the Elks Lodge now. Hey, when the ECW was there, it was the Madhouse of Extreme. When ECW is not there, it's not. It's just the Elks Lodge. As we're saying, it's not the building that makes the atmosphere, it's the product.
Ooh, big slam there by Xavier, and the champ goes for the pin. And AJ kicks out.
And the first anniversary show will be happening. Already signed. Homicide versus Steve Carino. Jay Briscoe versus Mark Briscoe. Those are two huge grudge matches. And the biggest tag team scramble ever.
Oh, man, I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, plus Reckless Youth will make his debut. And tons more. It's the first anniversary show. It's going to be a can't-miss event in Queens, New York. For info on all those shows, the latest, as more matches and talent will be added to all of them, check ROHWrestling.com. Oh, nice suplex.
Overhead suplex. Xavier, whether you like the fact he's a champion or not, he's really taking advantage of all his opportunities. He knows how to capitalize on an advantage, and that's what he's doing right now.
As he's getting that chin lock on AJ Styles. And first he had the headlock, now the chin lock. He's just trying to wear that man down. And of course he has that excellent conditioning, that personal trainer background. So you figure if he might be thinking, hey, this match might go 30, 40, 50 minutes. If I can wear this guy down, I might have the advantage. But AJ Styles, he's in equally great condition. But as I was saying, for tickets, ROHWrestling.com or 215-891-9404. Again, that's 215-891-9404. And we're back to action here.
Xavier rocking the challenger AJ Styles and knocking him out of the ring. And these fans are not liking the way this match is going. I think every single person in this building wants AJ Styles.
Oh, look at him taunting him.
Wants AJ Styles to walk out with that belt. But it's not going his way right now. As the champion with AJ Styles, and what's he got in mind?
Those are those mind games that the Prophecy plays. They'll try to get into your head. As Xavier gets whipped in, no, AJ puts the brakes on.
But Xavier counters. You see, he flipped off one of the fans and he got nailed with an enziguri.
Yep, Xavier can't be concerned with the fans, especially when you got an opponent like AJ Styles. Oh, drop kick on the floor.
Ooh, and the champ is down. AJ Styles fighting back from adversity throughout this match, trying to land some heavy-duty moves and get in a position to win this belt. But Xavier fights right back. And he's going to send him back into the ring. And the fans really seem to be getting under Xavier's skin.
Well, the fans hate Xavier. They hate him as champion. They want an honorable champion. They want to see someone like an AJ Styles or Paul London or American Dragon or Loki as champion, not somebody like Xavier.
Back suplex. And the champ takes him over. But AJ Styles still able to kick out. Styles has been working so hard just to get into this match. He's going to give it absolutely everything he has. It's amazing that he almost won in like the first 20 seconds.
Yep, well, it's actually not amazing because when you figure he's got all that momentum after winning, after defeating American Dragon, after defeating Chris Daniels. I mean, this guy's in tip-top shape right now. I mean, he's just he fought and defeated two of the best going, and now he's ready for the champ, Xavier. And oh, I thought maybe he was going for the 450 early.
But AJ Styles put a stop to that, as he's got the champion well scouted. Heading up to the top now, AJ Styles. And you know all the Prophecies watching in the back, trying to see if their man can emerge victorious.
Well, that's the whole thing. The Prophecy's not here. Xavier's on his own.
And superplex.
And AJ's got to follow up on that superplex because there's no one here to save Xavier. There's no one here to help him. It's one-on-one, Xavier and AJ Styles. There's no Prophecy to help him. Mark Briscoe, he can't compete, or he'll never be able to compete in Pennsylvania. Simply Luscious taken out by Alexis Lurie over, and you hear the fans, they want AJ Styles to get up and start pounding on Xavier and get that ROH title away from him. And now let's see both men. AJ Styles looks pretty worn down after.
Yeah, well, Xavier was working on him during the match with those chin locks and headlocks, and that's taking its toll, and a lot of other good moves too. Here we go. Oh, he wasn't seeing that coming. And enziguri. And AJ Styles switching up the offense there, and that time it really helped him.
Yep, and AJ has to follow up on it. He hasn't been following up on it this match. Anytime he gets the advantage, he's been hurt, and he hasn't been able to do anything else. And now, let's see, it might be a little bit more time as Xavier had time to rest. Too much time.
Oh, clothesline by AJ Styles. But the champ, he's wobbly, but he popped right back up. And now, the champion pulls him in. Could be looking for the
kiss your ex goodbye, but no.
Going for.
AJ got out of it.
And now springing into a lion salt.
Catches
DDT.
Him. Inverted DDT, nicely done. Go for the cover, AJ.
1, 2.
And AJ gets a 2 count. He loves to hit that move. His opponent has no idea where he's going. He flips out with the quebrada and then drops him with the inverted DDT. Very disorienting to his opponent. And now AJ Styles with the advantage. He's calling for it. He could be going for the Styles Clash. No, Xavier puts on the brakes. And drops him with a water wheel slam. Every time you think Xavier's done, he comes right back in such good condition here.
Xavier, I mean, this guy had all the tools to be the champion on his own. He didn't need to go the route of the prophecy, and he's showing that right now against AJ Styles as he's just taking the fight to AJ after AJ had that hot opening against him.
And now what's he going for? He just got distracted by the fans.
And the fans are definitely getting to him.
Countering into a Hurricane Rana.
He's got to hook that leg.
Got to Xavier. Back and forth. Here we go.
Xavier tries to flip him out. No, AJ lands on top. Oh.
About 7 near falls, back and forth. Floats over, and a bridge out.
Really nice bridge. Maybe a backslide attempt by both. Nope, they're out of those pinning combinations. AJ jumps up. Oh.
Got him.
No, up and over goes Xavier.
2 count there. Xavier and AJ Styles battling for the Ring of Honor title.
And he's going for that X-Breaker. No.
Reverse roll up. And Xavier kicks out again. Caught him in a back suplex.
And listen to the crowd with a polite applause there, as they do appreciate those tremendous moves that Xavier has.
That's right.
Even if they don't want him as champ. It's kind of a weird reaction. I honestly, I don't understand it. They're giving the guy a polite applause, but they hate him as champion.
It's like begrudging respect. It's like they respect his ability, but they don't respect his position as the champion.
There you hear it. You hear them clapping. They want AJ to make the comeback. They want AJ to get the title, as there you see Xavier just drives him in.
And what has he got planned?
Oh.
Ouch.
That just stings.
On his back.
Yep, that is a stinger.
And Xavier getting up ahead of steam. Here he comes.
Oh.
Driving the shoulder right into the back.
And the small of the back at that.
And now AJ Styles in big world of hurt here.
I've never seen that before.
Sort of bounced him right off his shoulder.
I thought he was going for like a back suplex. Instead, he just kind of gave him a backbreaker on the shoulder. And camel clutch.
And now here's the camel clutch. Cameraman, zoom it. AJ won't give up and no one's throwing in a towel.
And, hey, we saw Lou Albano here before.
Stranger things have happened. AJ hanging in. But Xavier's really got that neck crimped and sitting down on the back. But now the champ getting a little frustrated at his inability to put AJ away.
And I hate to say that maybe Xavier's taking a little bit of too much punishment. And this is kind of like, you know, you had the Super Bowl, you had the Rams, they were heavily favored coming into the Patriots. The Patriots just kept sticking with them. And then, you know, at the end, it was just too much for the Rams. So I'm kind of comparing AJ to the Rams right now.
And that would make Xavier the Patriots. And they won, so I guess you're the champion until someone beats you.
Yes, you are.
Went for the water again.
Pile driver. He's got to follow it up. Another Styles Clash. That's what he's got to be going for. I thought he might have been going for it there. Instead, he opted for the quick pile driver.
Tried to go for the quick knockout blow, but Xavier kicked out again.
And AJ Styles, he has just been a little slow ever since taking that punishment from Xavier. He hasn't been able to quickly follow up the way that he's needed to.
The champion did a good job of wearing AJ down earlier in the match.
Yep, and now the champion going to the knee.
And crunching right down on that knee. But, you know, AJ's still in this thing. He can win it very quickly, as we saw, as he kicks the champion into the corner.
Yep. The all-around best Xavier. Oh, taking a kick right to the head.
AJ Styles and Xavier exchanging blows.
The phenomenal AJ Styles, the all-around best Xavier, the ROH title on the line. Both men worn down.
Hooks him up. And drops him right on the knee. And now trying to follow up.
He's going for that kiss your ex goodbye again. Kind of losing him, gets him, dumps him.
He got him. Kiss your ex goodbye. No, AJ Styles kicked out. How about that?
But Xavier, he still hasn't gone for the X-Breaker or the 450. It's two big moves.
Now it looks like he's going for it. He's calling for one of his finishers. He could be heading up for the 450. And
I think he is.
Trouble. Here we go.
Oh.
But he rolled through.
Oh, but super kick by AJ. He's got to follow it up.
Got nailed right in the teeth.
He avoided the 450, but he tried to follow it up, but look at that. Xavier kicking him right in the gut. Now bringing him onto the top.
And now we'll see what Xavier has in mind. Trying everything he can to turn back the challenge of AJ Styles as he shoves him off.
Yep, he gets pushed off.
Comes right back in.
No.
No, he couldn't get up on the second rope. No, back and forth. Something devastating is going to happen.
Huna Karana he tried, but no. AJ caught him. AJ's got the one arm hook. He's got the other arm hook. He's going for Styles Clash off the second.
He got it. Styles Clash, but he hurt his knee.
Oh, that was that knee that Xavier kicked a few times, and that's hurting him. But he's got to cover for the title. You hear this crowd wants the cover. He's going. He's got it. He's got it.
No, the foot on the rope.
Oh, did you hear that crowd gasp? And they thought that we had a new champion. They thought that we had it. But
I thought so too.
A second too long. AJ Styles nursing that knee for a second too long. And Xavier able to reach the ropes. AJ now trying to follow it up. No.
Xavier took the knee out one more time.
And he goes for that knee again. That knee is hurt. That knee is damaged.
Texas close.
That knee is damaged.
Knife pin. Xavier got him.
Xavier took advantage of that injured knee, and well, it was clean right in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
Xavier is still your ROH champion. In 3 weeks, December 28th, though, will Xavier be able to defeat Paul London? Paul London has all that momentum, and it's going to be Xavier, Paul London, December 28th. AJ Styles, what an effort. Oh, and that knee, he's clutching it. What an effort for AJ Styles, but not enough. Xavier, your ROH champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, weighing in at a total combined weight of 430 pounds, Luke DeVito, and their opponents, introducing first, weighing in at 220 pounds, from Brooklyn, New York, Homicide. And his tag team partner, weighing in at 425 pounds, he is the Batman from the Sudan, Abdullah Butcher.
It's Night of the Butcher. This is the bunkhouse match. Homicide and Abby against the Carnage Crew, and we are underway.
And who would have ever thought that you would see this in Ring of Honor, and Abby's already got the fork.
Just like that, 5 seconds in, and there's the fork to Loke's head.
And Jeff Corbin, I'm marking out for calling an Abdullah the Butcher match. This is just unbelievable seeing this in Ring of Honor here at the Murphy Recreation Center. Whoever thought when we started that it would happen, but when you look at it, it makes perfect sense. It all started at the very first ROH show. The Era of Honor begins 10 months ago. Loke, as a referee, disqualified Homicide and Boogaloo, the Natural Born Sinners, for using a rubber chicken in the match. Of course, you know, there's no ECW style rules here. You can't use foreign objects in your match. And as a result, Homicide forked him, then gave him the cop killer. Then, road to the title, Loke introduced his new partner, DeVito, and they attacked him, bloodied Boogaloo, as well as attacking Homicide. Then, crowning a champion, it was that bunkhouse match that stole the show, and it was just brutal, a bloodbath between the Sinners and the Carnage crew. But it wasn't over yet. At Unscripted, it was the locker room attack. The Natural Born Sinners taken out in the locker room by the Carnage crew. We didn't even get to see the attack. Boogaloo, injured, out of commission, out of ROH. His career is now over. Homicide left alone. Homicide wanting to settle this feud once and for all. So who do you call when you want to settle a feud once and all? You call a legend. And what happens when you want a blood feud? What happens when it's going to get violent? What legend do you call? Abdul the Butcher. So we have Homicide, Abdul the Butcher against Loke and DeVito, the final chapter of the feud. It started on the very first show. It's going to end right here, Night of the Butcher.
Strangely, Chris, after you put it that way, it does make perfect sense. Abdul the Butcher just stalking Loke right now.
Hey, everything in ROH makes sense. You just got to follow it and pay attention.
And the hubcap to the head, Carnage Crew's favorite weapon being used against him. What an incredible ringer to be called in. Abdul the Butcher.
And Homicide just killing Loke with that chair. Everyone's busted open already.
Just like that, total bloodfest is exactly what we thought, and boy, HC Loke is really getting the worst of it.
It's dripping on the floor of the Murphy Rec Center. There's Abdul the Butcher. I can't believe it myself. It's Abdul the Butcher here in Ring of Honor.
Amazing. He's just pulled that fork right out, right at the beginning, and he's been using it on Loke's forehead ever since, like his forehead is Thanksgiving dinner.
That's what it's all about, no code of honor in this one, because this match isn't about athleticism. It isn't about who's a better wrestler. It isn't about competition. It's about hurting your opponent, making them bleed, and getting revenge. No code of honor necessary. It's waived in matches like this. A bunkhouse match.
Well, a match like this is here to settle the feud, to put an end to it once and for all, and I think this has got to do it. There's no way they can top this.
Oh, just jabbing that fork in there.
Loke just getting tortured in there by Abby.
Meanwhile, Homicide and DeVito just going at it.
Abby has been making people suffer for more than 40 years. One of the most incredible careers in wrestling history. Gosh.
This is a Hall of Famer right here, and look at him. Classic Abby right there. And Loke is just getting brutalized. I bet Loke's wishing he was a referee again.
I'm sure ever since it was a sign that Abby was going to be part of this match, I'm sure the Carnage Crew has been having nightmares just like this, and this nightmare has literally come to life.
Well, you know what? The Carnage Crew, they enjoy this kind of action, though. They like to hurt people. And look at that, the fork in the mouth.
It's Abby's House of Dentistry.
I thought it was Abby's House of Ribs.
Oh, really?
And Abby just having a good time out there as Homicide and DeVito, they're just trying to brutalize each other as well. A lot of bad blood here, but it's getting settled tonight. It's ending tonight.
Right to the top of the head with that fork as DeVito and Homicide have been slugging it out, bloodying each other up in this bunkhouse match.
And we've never seen a match like this in ROH before with somebody like Abdul the Butcher. And look at that front row. That front row looks like the ECW Arena in 1994. You got Lenny there, Carlos, Mike Johnson's even there.
And Homicide with the chair to Loke as if he hasn't suffered enough. And it's amazing that you can see a match like this, plus all the great technical wrestling and the high flying all on the same show.
Well, I just still can't believe what we're seeing right here. As Homicide, he is just being brutal with that chair.
Well, they knew that they were going to have to take some shots in order to give some shots. Homicide and Abby both bleeding, but it's worth it to them if they can do the same or worse. To the Carnage Crew is the hubcap by Loke.
Hubcap right to the head, and you know that the Carnage Crew are having a good time out there. They like to bleed, they like to cause pain, they don't mind taking a little themselves, as you see Loke just dishing it out on Homicide right now. running in. Oh, misses though. Homicide getting up out of the way. And Homicide, he's a great wrestler. You saw him in those strong style match against Samoa Joe at Scramble Madness. You saw him in that great 6-man tag title match at All-Star Extravaganza. This guy can wrestle, but he's showing that he can also bleed, he can fight, and he's a bunkhouse competitor in this one. This guy can do it all.
That's right, and he won the first Scramble match. He can do just about anything in there.
And then look at this. He goes from this bunkhouse match tonight to in just 3 weeks, he's going to be in that crazy strong style 4-way with Low-Key, American Dragon, and Samoa Joe.
He's got to be the MVP, the most versatile player in Ring of Honor.
No doubt about that, as Abby has made his way into the ring finally to fork Loke.
As if he hasn't done enough damage on the floor, and Abby continues to move in to do more damage. And now they're setting up a table.
I gotta be honest, I didn't think Abby was getting in the ring tonight, but there he is, and he's forking that mouth of Loke again, and ugh.
I can't believe the Carnage crew, especially Loke, is even in this match, considering how they've already suffered. I was ready to have Loke strapped to the gurney and shoved in the ambulance already, but yet he's still there.
I really thought this was going to be a 4-minute match, and this is going on. These two guys, these two teams are putting it all on the line right now.
The Red Cross may have to have a blood drive just for the participants in this match.
Oh, Homicide just crashing that chair on the Loke, and whoa, on that table, the table collapsing under the force of that blow from the chair. And let's see what Homicide's going to do now. I think he's got another idea with that table as he's propping it up against the guardrail there. And what's he going to do?
Switching things up a little bit, he wanted to put Loke through the table. Yep, I have to put him through the propped up table.
Yep, and we have DeVito and Abdul the Butcher fighting inside the ring, and he's laying him on that table. And what's he going to do?
Here we go. Homicide.
Oh, Loke moved.
Oh, no.
And Loke moved out of the way. Homicide going crashing through that table.
Homicide showing his versatility again with that tope mortal, but he ran into nothing but furniture there.
And Loke taking advantage of the situation now. Oh, with a brutal chair shot right to the midsection of Homicide.
Ouch, the lower midsection. Loke is still in this thing, and he's taking the fight to Homicide. You got to hand it to the Carnage crew. They know how to fight. They live to fight. And meanwhile, DeVito in the ring with Abby, and now getting some help from Loke. Let's see if they can double team Abby.
And DeVito's a bloody mess as well, and Loke getting a little offense on Abby, and it's taking both the members of the Carnage crew, Loke and DeVito. They're beating down Abby, and they're, well, Abby's going to choke. Abby's fighting back, and that's what legends are made of right there. As you see DeVito tripping over Loke, both men a bloody mess, and you know that they're having a great time in there.
And now the chain by Abby, and it just seems like the Carnage crew, once this feud got started, I bet they never thought it would end like this, having to face a monster like Abdul the Butcher as well as Homicide.
When Ring of Honor started and Loke got forked on the first show, whoever thought it would end like this, but like you said, it makes perfect sense.
There's the fork again.
Oh, right to the forehead of Loke. Homicide and Abdul the Butcher just absolutely dominating here in this one. And there's a fork to DeVito's head.
Down he goes, and these guys are going to have a million prong marks in their forehead.
Cop killer. Began with the cop killer, could end with it. No.
Loke got out.
And your ref, Gary Moyer, was ready to make the 3 count. What's that?
Back suplex right on his head. Loke with a tremendous wrestling move in a bloodbath like this.
Loke with a beautiful, perfect back suplex in a match with Abdul the Butcher. And now Loke's got that chair, and he hits Abby with it.
Oops. That got him mad.
Yep.
And Loke trying to get out of there, but Abby's all over one more time.
Yep, Abby is just freaking out now, and he's just stabbing him. Oh, again and again and again and again.
He's bent that fork from jabbing into Loke's head so many times.
The classic fork from Abdul the Butcher.
And we're seeing it right here in Philly. Can you believe this?
And now, hold on, he's got him hooked. Cop killer.
That is it.
Homicide gets his final revenge on Loke and DeVito. He did it for his partner Boogaloo, whose career was ended by Loke and DeVito. And hold on,
here comes the noose.
I don't think it's over yet. He hasn't had enough. He's got that noose. He's gonna kill Loke. Somebody's got to get in there, and Abby's keeping DeVito from coming in. He is going to kill Loke. Loke, that neck taking the cop killer.
That's right.
And that neck has to be injured. Now he's got that noose around it. Abby holding him off. And listen, he's got the mic. He's saying he's going to kill him. He's going to kill him. We saw that temper against Steve Corino in that locker room attack. Somebody's got to help him. DeVito tried, but Abby cut him off. Somebody's got to help Loke right now, or Homicide's going to kill him.
Homicide could live up to his name here.
He's got that noose. He's on probation for real. He can't do that. And here come, send everybody from the back. Send the entire locker room. Jeff, we're getting out of here. Let's go. Sign us off, Jeff. Let this speak for itself. Everyone's separating from the locker room. We got to go.
For Chris Lovey, this is Jeff Gorman saying so long and look out.
brought the best. I brought the legend, and it's all over. You see the king of Bunkhouse. Now, December 28th, you're gonna see the king of strong style. I'm gonna be the #1 contender for that title. So low-key, Samoa Joe, American Dragon, this is my time, and my time is December 28th. Punk, get ready, because the king of strong style is here. Remember my name, Notorious 187. Remember, especially you, low-key. Carnage Crew, peace.
That was fun out there, right, bro?
Yo, hell yeah, man. I had a great time.
I'm telling you, man, you alright, though?
I'm good, man. How about you?
I was my next little sword. Well, I caught there's no choke, but it was worth it, right?
It's worth it for that?
It's worth
Yeah,
it.
right, though?
Oh,
Yo, let me ask you a question, bro. What's this legend crap about Abdullah? He is pathetic, bro. The man could barely even move out there. You see him trying to get in the ring?
Brother, why is the fat 12 sandwich eating bastard even over? It sucks.
He's pathetic, bro. Legend my ass.
But the match was cool, right?
I had fun.
It was cool. I'll tell you, what was your favorite part?
Yo, the part where Homicide tried to put you up on that table, that stupid son of a bitch dove through, but you moved because you're too smart for that dumbass.
He thinks I don't know what's coming?
I'll tell you, bro. I seen that because Abby gave me that stupid fork, so I had to, I bumped over to the guardrails over there. That shit hurt a little bit. I got to see that part though. It was worth that.
I'll tell you what.
I take the pain to see Homicide go through the table.
The whole thing was worth it, bro.
That's funny. That's funny, baby. Thank you, man. I had a good time.
You see? That was our idea of fun out there. Win or lose, it don't matter. Let me let you in on what Loke and DeVito are really all about. You see, we used to love this business.
That one time.
We lived for it.
Yeah.
But then all the idiots out there on their message boards,
So smart.
talking back and forth, as if you really had a clue as to what went on in that ring.
Or behind the scenes, for that matter.
They killed that love. You never gave us a chance, did you? You see, bud, we got one love left. It ain't a love for the fans, and it sure as hell ain't a love for your approval. It's the love of kicking ass.
That's what I like to do.
You see, Loke and DeVito, we don't have good lives. We work crappy jobs, have nagging kids, and ugly wives. We're the kind of guys you see. Hey, come on, man. Come on.
I see her.
Let me tell you. We're the kind of guys you see every night of the week down at the bar on the corner, getting wasted, trying to forget just how miserable our lives really are.
Like the other night.
But living like that ain't no fun. In fact, after a while, it starts to build up. A little bit of anger builds up. A little bit of frustration.
This much.
But we get to let it all out in that ring. With those hubcaps. We have the time of our lives.
Beating people up.
Because we get to hurt people. We get to beat people up. We get to piss people off. We get to show people what it's like to have a little bit of that misery in their lives. To the CC, baby, it don't get more fun than that.
Look, I'll tell you what, man. 2002, Ring of Honor, we had a good time.
It was good.
It was pretty fun. But I'll tell you what, 2003,
Are you, Daddy?
you're gonna see more blood. You're gonna see more violence. And you're gonna see more carnage. Ring of Honor, next year, it's our year.
Our year, baby.
We're gonna tear it up.
That's right, Daddy. And hey, you know what?
What?
Maybe we'll really piss those smart Martin sons of bitches off.
What
We want a
do we
little
do?
chain wrestling.
The chain wrestling. Oh! Oh! Get cleaned up, baby.
Yeah, dude, I don't mean to brag, but I was on my game today. I was tremendous. The debut of Ring of Honor, this is tremendous. I mean, this is ridiculous. Remember when I hit you with that frog splash to the back? I don't want to brag or anything. That was just fantastic. Oh, Ring of Honor, I can't, we've done so much, and finally I'm here, and I'm making my name for myself in the Ring of Honor, and I hit that 45 on you, dude, and oh man, the adrenaline was rushing, especially after that clothesline. Oh man, this is great. 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 No, what are you doing? Go straight. Go straight. Go straight. You don't even know how to drive.
Do you want to drive?
Listen, bro, there's a stop sign. Listen, I don't want to drive. You drive, you keep it up. And, good. Next, where are you going? All right, man. Unbelievable.
Are you done? Are you done talking about the match?
I mean, you did some good stuff in there. you know, you hit some of the trademark Punk stuff, but you know, I came out on top. It was pretty nice. Hey, it was a victory. I needed it, and you know, next time you might get the victory. But
Okay. You know what?
what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Punk.
You hate driving so much? I was gonna forfeit my ticket for you, but you're gonna stab me in the back and go ahead and take a plane ticket over me and you driving together? You hate driving so much, you go ahead and you drive yourself back to Chicago. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Punk, you don't know where you are. Punk! Punk! What are you doing? Punk, this is not a nice neighborhood. Punk, dude, this is ghetto Philly. Ish. Sucks for him.
December 28th, Murphy Rec Center, Ring of Honor. SATs, Joel, Jose Maximo. Christmas comes 3 days late for you because you get a shot at Donovan Morgan and Christopher Daniels. You get a shot at the Prophecy. You get a shot at the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
2 out of 3 falls. I'll tell you something, Chris, that makes me disgusted. You know, I thought this company had more integrity than to even book the match, first of all, but now they're going to do 2 out of 3 falls. But I'll tell you something. Joel and Noel and Josie and Jose, whatever the hell your names are, I'll tell you something. I'm going to do you a favor. San Francisco Giants, they were just in the World Series. And you know what? You know, the Giants, they're a great team. And you know what they did for their fans? Every time Barry Bonds hit a home run in the water, they gave the fans a free taco. Well, I'll tell you something. SATs, if you get our shoulders even down to the mat for a 1 count, each count, we'll give you a free taco. What do you think about that?
It's a great idea.
Good marketing strategy.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna run, Maximos. The first fall, Donovan is gonna hit you with Sayonara. And the second fall, I'm gonna hit you with Last Rites. But it doesn't really matter what we hit you with, because no matter what we pull out of our arsenal, the end result is gonna be the same. You flat on your back for 1, 2, 3. Not once, but twice.
Make a run for the border.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But what are you gonna do if like they come up with some new move? Because they're so creative, they can just make something up right there and then.
Don't you understand? Don't you understand?
I'm just.
Listen. We're the Prophecy, okay? I have it all under control. I saw it in the Prophecy, and so it comes true. We keep the titles. We run Ring of Honor because we're in control, and they're under our control.
Stand out there and look pretty. Yeah. It'll work out.
Let's go. Come on.